Hello, everybody, and welcome to Kusogrande Live at SGDQ 2025. Woo! Thank you all for making mistakes, for being here today. We're going to have a blast. I, of course, am Brosentia. I've been around for a few years, and I've got my good friend here, Dowolf.
Hello.
Yeah, okay, that was a great intro.
I mean, I don't know. I've also been around for a few years.
Yeah, you've been around. Well, Kusogrande is a bad video game tournament, and signups for the main tournament that go on year-round are actually open up and through August. Available on the Kusogrande Discord, or if you don't know where to sign up, you can just send me a DM and I can help you out. With that said, we've got a pretty good history of having Kusogrande Live here at GDQs, and it's been a blast. Of course, today is qualifiers. We've got a lot of people signed up. If you want to play and you haven't signed up, all you need to do is stop by the table and we can get you on the list. Otherwise, I think we should go ahead and grab the first 3 people that I've got here. So, or 2 people. What am I talking about?
I was going to say, is there a third screen hidden somewhere?
Yes. The qualifier game is going to be Snulf 3 and Nulf. What does that mean? You'll find out very soon. The rules for this are going to be very simple. What we're doing is you have a maximum of 3 lives during an attempt. We are going based off of how many times you died, and followed by the best time. So somebody who did not die at all, who finishes in 3 minutes, beats somebody who died once and finishes in a minute. So the first thing, preserve your life. Second thing, finish as quickly as possible. Our first 2 players, please come on up. Withheld and
Schmumbler.
I think it's Schmumbler. Yes.
Schmumbler, Schmumbler. Yeah.
Come on up. Okay. Withheld, are you here? Withheld.
I saw her a second ago.
Okay, well, we'll call Withheld. Choose either computer. Go ahead and sit down at it. In that case, Ciphern, are you here? Okay, David, TKI.
Come on
Oh,
up.
Withheld, you're here?
Oh,
Never mind. Sit back down, David. Withheld, come on up.
Yeah, so they will be playing, you will be playing on Mushroom Hill 1.
Yes.
For those of you who have never snulfed before, first of all, I'm sorry. Second of all, it is just one button. You press the A, B, or C. It'll set your power, it'll set your height, and then you go flying somewhere.
Yes, I put a sticky note with the controls up there. All you need to do when you are ready to begin is hit start. So we do have...
Yeah, also you can... Yep, you got that. You can also do mulligans by holding A. So that is all she wrote.
Okay, whenever you're ready, feel free to go ahead and hit start. The sticky note does tell you the controls for your controller, so feel free. You are already on the correct level, so all you need to do is hit start.
Yeah.
Best of luck to both of you.
All right, so Schmumbler already into the game. Yeah, so you do have Snulf and Tolf, as we call them here. You're immediately seeing on Withheld screen is that the floor is not flat. If you are moving on the floor, you cannot snulf. So you must come to a complete stop first.
Yes, both of them have activated the cutscene, and oh, that sneaky Nulf there just coming in, and he's not using golf controls. I don't know what his problem is.
Yeah, what are these feet things he's walking on? They seem illegal.
Okay, well, the players are going to have to figure out how to deal with some of the odd mechanics in this level. So this this version was made by somebody named Dr. Melon, right?
Yeah, they created all of the 2D Snulf games. So they've created Snulf for Sonic 1, 2, and 3, and also for Sonic Mania.
Yes. Also, huge shout out, obviously, to the Sega team. They have made some fantastic Sonic games, and honestly, it was because of Sonic 2 being the first game at GDQ that we talked about possibly having this specific version of a Sonic game here. Withheld, learning a little bit about air snalfing. Schmumbler did it there as well. What's an air snalf?
An air snalf is a snalf in the air. We don't have the... We have very simple names here in this snalfing community. Ooh, beautiful shot though from Withheld there to get right up into the far corner.
Yeah.
And that was definitely 100% intentional right there.
Schmumbler in a little bit of a loop. You can get out of this loop. Luckily, the D-pad does let you move a little bit in certain cases, as well as slow down. Oh, that was a beautiful shot by Schmumbler. My gosh.
I'm just in awe of Withheld.
Yeah. Withheld making some very good progress. Honestly, already pretty far into the level after 2 minutes. Schmumbler doing a fantastic job as well. I believe my first attempt was either 5 or 6 minutes getting through this level, but I played some Snalf before, you know.
5 or 6 minutes is a pretty...
Schmumbler is in an unfortunate loop that if you cannot get out, what you'll want to do is hold the button that mulligans.
That is the A button.
Yes, for the... Yeah, for a Genesis controller, it is the A button, correct. Okay. Oh, the spikes!
So one fun thing about Snalf is that we take away your ring counter and turn it into a shot counter. However, if the shot counter is blinking, that's how you know that you have no rings. So just Withheld being a little dicey next to that spiky monster.
But luckily Withheld got through, backtracking a little bit. I mean, that sometimes happens when you're golfing. You go backwards.
You have to go backwards to go forwards. That is just life.
Yeah, luckily no sand traps in this. We do.
Yeah.
There are plenty of traps in this level that will throw people off.
I mean, we could switch them to Sandopolis if you want some sand traps.
No. No, I'm good. But yeah, I fully expect us to see players taking different routes, usually not on purpose. And honestly, this level has a lot of different items that you are able to collect, a lot of different power-ups, and I'm very excited to see how those come into play as the players continue on. Of course, we do not count this level completed until the mini-boss at the end of it is killed.
Withheld is stuck. So unfortunately, Withheld has taken a shot down here, so she cannot mulligan. So she has to get out of this the old fashioned way.
Withheld can do it. Oh, this might work. Let's see. Okay, a couple more mushrooms and we might have the timing right. Not quite. That's okay, that's okay. Oh, yeah!
Freedom!
Good job, Withheld. Out of the loop. Yeah, once you have started attempting to take a shot, your chance to mulligan is done. So, well, that's okay. Mulligan might work here. Never mind. Too late. Yeah, unfortunately, just due to some of the quirks of this specific version of Snalf, you know, you can end up. What am I saying? Like, depending on sprites that you... Oh, Withheld being escorted. Very nice. Good.
That was a successful application of mushrooms.
That was great.
I mean, how else are you supposed to use mushrooms? I've never seen it on better.
Yeah, it unironically is kind of hard to get out of the spikes if you're stuck on the spikes at that time, so Withheld managed to get out. Still, both of the players making fantastic time. I fully expect most people's first attempts to take a decent amount of time, so, you know, we're having great progress here. I'm excited to see how they deal with the boss. Oh, Schmumbler on the weird thingy. I believe you press down in order to...
Yeah, down and up.
Oh yeah, up down on those machines if you happen to be on them. Schmumbler doesn't even care. We don't like machines as Sonic, okay? And we're at the boss. Fantastic.
Yeah, this boss is incredibly easy if you're
if you're
know
playing
how
normally.
to kill it. If you know So you do want to get on the right side of the screen. Yeah, there we go. Oh, that was, okay, I see what you're doing. Yeah, so Schmumbler trying to get on top of the robot, not a bad idea. Ooh,
But collecting a couple.
No, Schmumbler has no rings.
Oh, no rings. This is very dangerous. Okay,
Ooh.
1 death for Schmumbler. Not the biggest problem, though, because Schmumbler has a checkpoint. Oh, actually, the time stays up there.
No, the time, yeah, but it resets. But yeah, the end game time, no, the end game time rewind when you die.
Oh, it rewinds. Gotcha. Yeah.
It goes whatever time you had at the checkpoint.
Yeah, getting some hits. It looks like Withheld getting the combo. 647 is our personal best. Beautiful.
Yeah.
David TKI, please come up. So I have jotted down for Withheld 647. You are welcome to come on back later on and give another attempt if you would like. Otherwise,
Yeah. Oh, Schmumbler, what was your time? We didn't see it. 6:13. Okay.
613. Okay, perfect. 613 with 1 death. Okay.
Yeah. So you do need to trade off now.
Yes, go ahead. Great job to both of our players here. David TKI, please come up. And also, I believe it's either Jot or Dot or...
It's Jot. It's definitely Jot. I'm going to say this with confidence.
Okay. Cool. Please come on up, and I will pass these over to David. Okay.
All right. So please press F9 to load the state, and then you can start whenever you're ready. Oh, right. Sorry. Okay.
You're good. Okay, so David is off to a quick start. And it looks like Jot is getting into this as well. Good. The next 2 people after this, Ciphern, are you here? If you are, please raise your hand. Okay, if not, then Nintendork64. Are you here? Yes, okay. You will be next. And then I believe if not Electa is here, you are the next 2 people who are going to be playing. Yes.
Nintendo 64 and not Electa, yeah. It looks like our runner's starting to figure out how to snuff pretty well. Jot did get some super boosts. They do nothing in snuff. How did you switch to tall? How did you do that? Okay.
What?
Jot, we're gonna need you to reset and play as Snuff, not tall.
Yeah, if you're able.
It says it on the phone. Yeah. Okay. Press reset again and just press start.
Yeah, don't press any other buttons. There we go. Why? Because Tolf can fly.
It's kind of easy mode.
I mean, when it comes to golfing, if you can fly.
I mean, yeah, I feel like putting helicopter wings on top of your golf ball is illegal.
Yeah, it should be.
Not an expert in the traditional game of golf.
Yeah. Well, David is still off to a pretty decent start. There we go. Figuring out an air snuff in order to get off of those swingy bars. Do you know Sonic games have very specific names for literally every mechanism, and I don't know any of them.
I mean, I just call it like a parallel bar.
A parallel bar? They
like
were parallel.
Actually, wait, it'd be like the uneven bars in gymnastics, not parallel bars, right?
You're right.
Yeah, because you're just flinging from bar to bar.
But they're straight up, so in a way they're parallel.
I mean, it's a 2D game. For all we know, they're actually not straight up, and we're just seeing them as straight up in our 2D plane.
Oh, he's just really acrobatic, this Snulf.
I mean, have you seen look at him go.
Oh, yeah,
That is
very
absolutely
good.
acrobatic.
Jot managing to get out of a little bit of a loop that you can get into, and we are on to possibly a lower path. Luckily, because we are using golf controls, you can occasionally get a little bit to a higher location than you would expect otherwise. By the way, if anybody here is under a time crunch, you can just stop by the desk and we can knock you towards the top of the list so that we have you play. I don't want anybody not playing because they have something urgent to do. So feel free to come and bother me if you are under a crunch.
Yeah.
Okay, Jot using the up, down in order to get up. Yeah.
The up down. What else?
The up down. It's called the up down. You go up down.
I mean, that reminds me of a actual gym equipment.
You can grab the mushrooms?
But I don't go. You didn't know you could grab the mushrooms?
No, I've never played this game.
Wait, you've never played actual Sonic 3?
I've never played Sonic. Okay. I owe it to people. I'll play Sonic 3 one of these days.
Yeah, you're gonna have to either do that or kick pool. Your choice.
Okay, Sonic 3 it is. Perfect. No, I mean, I've beaten Sonic 2 on Game Gear.
Why? Okay, you also need to play the real Sonic 2 then.
I think I've beaten... No, they're both real. Come on.
No.
Sonic 2 Game Gear was my childhood, okay?
And I'm sorry.
Yeah, I had a nightmare when I was a kid of Sonic 2, okay? Specifically, left a Game Gear in the sun. Sonic's face melted in my dream, just like a smear of Sonic on the Game Gear, and my dad's like, "You ruined it." I'm sorry, Dad.
It's okay. It's okay. We forgive you.
Yeah,
Meanwhile,
David.
Already onto the boss.
Very good. Is David gonna get a good...
Ooh, going with the big high strat. 1, 2, 3. This is 4.
This is just what Snolf does, you know? He's having fun.
6. That is a 5-12. Excellent time. So who is up next?
5-12. Well, Nintendo, I believe, is the next one. So congratulations, David TKI, currently moving into the lead. Nintendo, come on up. Take his spot. Thank you, thank you. Yeah, great job there. Yeah, go ahead. Yeah, I have your Discord, David. I know you. You only won Kuso Live like a year ago. Yeah.
But you're the defending champ, so.
Well, yeah.
Oh, excuse me. You're the defending SPQ champ.
No, Author Blues is the defending champ right now. It looks like... Okay, the next person, I believe one more time will be coming up after one of these players. So one more time, are you here? Perfect, you'll be next. Oh, well, Not Electa will replace, and then it will be one more time. So Not Electa, and then one more time. That's the order that we've got here.
Yeah.
Okay.
Jot needs to, working on the short game a little bit, needs to... Oh, very nice.
Yeah, just for the sake of kindness, I will impose 10 minutes. If you do time out at the 10-minute mark, then we'll go ahead and do a swap out. But at the same time, Jot is pretty close to the end, I think. I recognize that specific up-down.
Yeah, you just gotta get on the up-down.
Yeah.
Unfortunately, the up-down is just not agreeing with Jot right now.
I mean... Yeah, as much as I like pin golf and the precise nature of it, this is a little bit, I think, harder to get used to. Of course, well, yeah, I'm thinking pin golf for, what is it called?
I have no idea. Are you thinking of mini golf?
What? UFO 50. UFO 50 pin golf.
Okay.
Because that actually has like a dunk button.
There's a dunk button?
Yes, you can dunk. And in fact, in this, you can dunk as well if you get the correct equipment. But We'll see if people manage to find some of the upgrades and various shields in this game.
You do have access to the shield powers that you get in normal Sonic 3 as Sonic.
Yeah.
So, you know, if you get a bubble shield, you can start dunking. Do you want to start dunking with the bubble shield? No.
No, I liked it.
Yeah, because you weren't controlling it.
I beat the stage with it.
Really?
Yeah.
Oh, well, congrats. I'm impressed. It is so hard to control with the bubble shield. My goodness.
No, Wolf, you need to get good at Snarl. Come on.
Yeah. I am.
Wait, who holds world record in this game?
To be fair, no one else is really contest. Snulf 2 people contest me in it for some reason, but not this game.
Yeah. Now remember, occasionally you are able to get your Snulf to do a mid-air Snulf, and usually it's after you've touched a sprite. So after doing the swinging, Nintendo just saw the rings appear there. Yeah, you do have to rush a little bit in order to actually get it to fire off, but the mid-air Snulf is certainly a way to go. As long as you get enough verticality before starting it, then you should be able to pull it off. Jot looking at the weird spiky thing.
I thought for sure he was going in the spike drink.
Does anybody know the name of that weird bug?
It's like a caterpillar butterfly thing.
Oh, Nintendo getting the air Snulf. Very beautiful here. Oh, almost getting up on one of the high ledges. Now, of course, with a lot of the Snulf versions out here, because you can go higher than Sonic normally can, a lot of the versions do have levels with at least portions that you can fly over. We specifically chose this level, though, because it's not possible.
Yeah, because Tails exists in Sonic 3 and Knuckles, they did not do a lot of that in this game. There's like Hydrosity lets you do it, which is the correct pronunciation. Fight me.
I will not have this discussion today.
Fair. We've definitely had it before, but yeah, Jot is coming up on the boss now. Just needs to get one more Snulf. Jot has realized that you can use the arrow keys D-pad to move a little bit on the ground.
The bug stopped the up-down.
I do hate it when bugs get in the way of my up-down.
It's all good. I mean, like, there's a reason this was made, because Sonic should not be played with golf controls, but here we are. Kusogrande is all about bad life choices, and simply put, having golf controls in Sonic is a bad life choice.
Speak for yourself. I love this game.
Okay, I love it as well. I mean, I have played through some of the Snulf games before. It's, unfortunately,
that is a definite nice.
Spiky Bug got our friend Jot. That happens occasionally. All right. Yeah, I fully expect a couple deaths here. Now, in the past for qualifiers, we have generally done score attempts. We've done, in general, like how many levels somebody gets, the high score on certain levels, pyramid, just different things that generally don't show up at GDQ. But we decided this year, let's go ahead and do a little bit more of a speedrun challenge. Of course, it does end up being a little bit longer of a playthrough, but at the same time, I think both of the players are getting close to the end. Jot here at the boss.
Yeah, Nintendo is not far behind.
Yeah, Nintendo getting in here.
Jot going for the bottom strat.
It's doable.
It is. You can see a little error.
And there we go.
Very nice. But yeah, you can see the little blue invulnerable shields, using them to deal damage right through. So who do we have up next on this computer?
Let's see, not Electa on this computer. After that, our player after Nintendo will be one more time, and then we will have... Let me just make sure that I am doing everything correct. Melee Wizard will be after that. Perfect. So
Yeah,
Nintendork is
651.
through 651. Very nice.
Yep, so not elected, go ahead and hit start whenever you're ready.
All right, come on up one more time. Cool.
Or not elected.
That's correct.
Okay.
Okay, so after this, I believe we are going to have, let's see, Melee Wizard followed by
Yorkie?
oh, duh, Yorkie.
Oh, Yorkie.
Duh. Yeah. So those are our next two players, Melee Wizard and Yorkie. Okay, both of them off to a decent start here. Of course, the beginning is going to be the hardest, just learning the quirks of snalfing. Beautiful air snalf by Nautilekta. It generally takes a while to really get used to doing those.
Yep, yeah.
Yeah.
You need to know what your air snarling before you're even in the air sometimes.
Yeah. Now, one peculiarity with this as well is that you do have a little control sometimes. Not always, but occasionally you can move a bit in the air. I think usually it's like after you've hit a spring, after you've touched certain sprites,
Yeah.
you can move.
Yeah, basically this is because in the earliest versions of the ROM hack, you could just get stuck on top of a spring forever. So that was not ideal. So we do get some D-pad control when you're going straight up and down off of a sprite.
One more time is trying to get this difficult air snalf going on. There we go.
Very
Getting
nice.
out of that. Yeah, and like doing it that quickly is pretty good. The first time that you play, you're probably going to take multiple attempts doing it. So third try, I think that's a pretty decent shot there. Okay, Nautilekta onto the series of parallel bars.
Ooh, very nice. Right
Well-
onto the up-down.
Ah, the up down for one more time. Yeah. There's got to be some name like the Dr. Eggman's pump machine or something like that. Like, I don't know. I don't know Sonic lore.
And I don't know gym equipment, so I mean, look at these guns. I clearly do not know gym equipment.
Oh, what? That's why he's got the machines to do it for him, you know? He's built.
He
Not-
is definitely built not well,
He's
but
built different. Yeah.
I mean, his IQ and his weight are the same, right?
Okay. Cool. Yeah, sure. I'll agree with that. Ooh, I love the dynamic nature of this level though. Like some of the slopes that you go down, Sonic spins around as he descends. Oh, we've got weird. What is that? Like some
The mushroom
mole?
thrower guy?
The mushroom mole.
Yeah, that's a good enough name as any.
One more time, eyeing a fire shield over there, as well as some rings.
The fire
Although-
shield does set you on fire, which is objectively hot.
Yeah, that's true. Yeah. However, we're bypassing that. Still, I believe that this is relatively close to the boss already. One more time, making a lot of
Yep.
progress here.
We are very close.
Nautilekta doing a good job too, though.
Very close. I mean, we are there.
One more time, already at the boss. I fully expect throughout the course of the day, we're going to see people who are watching, learning some strats, learning more or less how this game functions, and, you know, making a little bit of progress as they go.
Yep,
one
one
more
more.
time, got the strat.
Yeah, this is not the fastest.
Oh!
Toll
There, Toll
with
did
the
it!
assist!
One more time with 4:11.
I believe that is our best time so far.
Yep. Beautiful.
And our next up is
Melee Wizard.
come on up.
Yeah. Just be aware of the various equipment around. Don't trip on anything. Yeah, Sonic 2 Game Gear rocks, okay? Come on.
Does it?
Have you beaten it?
No.
Well then.
If someone makes it, look, if someone makes a Snulf mod for Sonic 2 Game Gear, I will beat it. That's my deal.
Okay. Oh, yes. Yeah.
Oh no, not allowed to accidentally jumping off of the up-down machine. This section you just need to go up. Unfortunately, going up is hard.
Well, you go up, down. Oh, Melee Wizard opening the door back there. Now, one important thing that if you're playing this not with Snulf, there is a giant ring back in the doorway that you can collect. It may or may not matter. For this, probably won't matter.
Yeah, so when Dr. Melon was making this hack, they accidentally broke special stages. So the ring will do nothing. I'm sorry.
So question, is Ciphern here? Ciphern. Okay, well, after...
Ooh, very nice chip shot. Just skip the whole up-down machine.
Yes, so next players will be Yorkie and then Author Blues.
Perfectly situated to be in the way of the monster. One advantage of being in Snulf form is you are always a ball, which means you are always dealing damage. So don't have to worry about that.
Okay, Melee Wizard has the bubble shield. Get ready for fun, everybody. Or maybe don't get ready
I
for fun.
forgot there was a bubble shield in this level.
You did?
Yeah.
I beat this level with the bubble shield. Come on.
I thought you meant you beat a different level because we were trying out a couple different ones to figure out which one would be the best level. And
No, I got the bubble shield in this level. Come on, it's the best shield objectively.
Is it? I mean, it gives you a dunk. So yeah, so if you try to hit the button in the air now, you will dunk.
This makes it much more difficult to actually do an air snulf.
Air snulfs are basically impossible because if you try to air snulf, you will just dunk. But if you don't do an air snulf, I don't know, you get to be shiny and you can breathe underwater in all of Yeah, thank you for the demonstration, Melee Wizard.
I love it so much. Whee!
Very nice shot from that Electra, just going,
Oh, we got the bounces, Oh. Melee Wizard is doing it. See, I told you, it's the best.
So I'm just going to observe that there are spikes right there. They might be hard to hit.
Oh. I'm not ignoring you, Nautilect. I'm just enjoying this so much. Yeah, Wolf claims that if you get the bubble shield, the best thing to do is to get hurt. Because it makes it a little bit easier to control, but I like the bounciness.
I am glad one of us does. Yeah, meanwhile, Melee Wizard making very quick work of this stage. When you see that fire shield, that means you know that you are near the end.
Yeah, Melee Wizard making a lot of progress here, doing a fantastic job. Nautilect at the same spot too, both of them getting close to the boss.
Yeah, so we will see probably a double boss in... Well, this shot is being a doozy. Oh, okay, Nautilect on to the boss arena.
Beautiful. Okay.
Ooh, Melee Wizard struggling to get on the ramp, though.
Nautilect got the correct shot here. Beautiful.
It's going to be about a 9. 9 flat.
Flat. Yeah. Fantastic job there, Nautilect.
And Melee Wizard on to the boss.
Okay, Yorkie, come on up. After Yorkie, we'll have Author Blues, followed by IrCheesecake 82.
Ooh, cheesecake.
IrCheesecake.
We all are cheesecake.
Oh, so close. Melee Wiz. Oh, Tolf didn't get the hit.
Oh, hey, we got to catch up to the Lumberjack.
That's okay.
Ooh.
Oh, no. I believe it's only one hit. JK, I believe it's only 2 hits. 3 hits. It's only 3 hits left. Okay.
We have iframes. It's fine.
There we go. 428.
That is still, I think, our second best time so far.
That's very good. Perfect. Come on up, Author Blues. Okay, Yorkie through the cutscene with Nalf and continuing on. Of course, you know, the very beginning is, at least in the case of a Snalf game, really make sure that you know the basic controls.
Author Blues, you changed characters. Please reset.
You can, yeah, just hit start.
There you
Perfect.
go.
As much as we love Tails, or Tolf.
Tolf and Nulf are both fun, but also cheating.
Genuinely though, like, if you do try this specific version by Dr. Melon, it's worth trying the different characters. They're a lot of fun.
It is definitely fun. Cheating, being able to cheat in golf is fun. I will not deny this.
Author Blues is just trying to get past the switch. And there we go. Beautiful, beautiful.
Yep, Yorkie has a nice little chip shot of their own. It's gonna probably be too much. Okay.
Oh, what? Oh, never mind.
Rejected. That was almost perfect, but
the
rejected.
mushroom mold just came to ruin Yorkie's day. And yeah, anybody who happens to be watching this on YouTube, please correct every single enemy name and give us their real name, because I want to hear the type of ridiculousness that y'all come up with. Apparently, the dragonfly enemy is called Dragonfly.
I am incredibly disappointed and my day is ruined.
Cool. Yeah, so if y'all have a better name for Sega, just let them know. I'm sure they would appreciate you.
Just tell them on Twitter, yeah.
Whee!
No!
Oh. Author Blue's getting a spin here. We've got a big ring over there that we'll probably ignore, but well, I don't know. Author Blue's might.
We could go get it.
Oh, he's back. Okay.
Are you sure you don't want the ring?
Yep. Okay. Now, difficult thing about starting a Snalf while you're rolling is that if you're rolling a little bit too fast, you can't actually get the input to go in. You have to be close to a stop, or specifically have touched a sprite that allows you to move. There we go.
Generally, you are going to just want to... You can use the arrow keys a bit on slopes and just try to come to a complete stop is the easy way. Oh. Beautiful shot, though, just flying right along. Hits the vertical bar, gets more speed.
This looks like a Sonic King.
Yeah, no, the Sonic 3 stages are really nice like that, where if you get the exact right angle, you will just get some pretty good distance on that shot.
Author Blue's just trying to back away from the spikes a little bit before going over them. Good idea. The unfortunate thing is that if you do that, you often end up like starting your putt in the opposite direction. Depending on how you land, it'll try to go left or right first.
Yep, so whatever direction you hit last is the direction that you will start your putt in. Meanwhile, onto the boss at the 3-minute mark. This is going to be an excellent time, unless, of course, Author Blues dies a horrible death. That is one hit. Did not get on top, though.
That's okay. We're going to be up there for now. However, this may be a little bit late for the Lumberjack. He may try to move on.
Nope, that is a clean kill.
A 320.
Beautiful.
Good job, Author Blues. Well, let's go ahead and welcome up our next player, IrCheesecake 82. Step on up. Yeah, Author Blues currently in the lead for this specific qualifier. Great job there. Okay, Yorkie making some solid progress as well. Getting close to the 5-minute mark, which is not unusual for the first time that you play a
5
Snalf
minutes
level.
is about what we had a lot of people do in testing.
Yeah, I mean, I think
Ooh.
6 minutes is about like where you're going to have the average first attempt. You're good, you're good.
But however, Yorkie making some excellent speed in those last two snulfs.
Is Ciphern here? Ciphern. Oh. Okay. In that case, the next two players who are going to be playing are
Ankalos.
I'll go ahead and go with that, and we'll also do AstroGeek 14. You are the next two players. Perfect.
Ooh,
Ankalos.
nice mushroom assist for Yorkie.
Yeah. Yorkie getting to the up down here. Good.
You're gonna have to go fast. Oh no!
Oh no, the bugs! The dragonflies got you!
No, the dragonflies are like the ones that go up and down. Like that guy right there.
So what are the other things then? They're all dragonflies.
I think they're more like a butterfly.
I know, but they're deadly butterflies.
I guess are all.
I mean,
dragonflies are pretty deadly in real life.
I mean, if you watched the Sekiro last night, come on, they had Madame Butterfly. She's terrifying. She killed me so many times, okay?
That is completely fair. Yeah, Yorkie struggling a bit with this still.
Okay, the butterflies are butter droids, apparently.
That actually makes perfect sense.
Don't put butter on your droids, everybody.
I mean,
It gets in the gears,
Wait,
the servos.
maybe.
and-
What if you just designed your droid so that butter is its grease?
Oh, that's okay. IrCheesecake went backwards and forwards and backwards and forwards. So, and we're back to where they were. This is perfect.
That is. So, are you saying this is Sisyphean experience? Am I pronouncing that word right? I don't know.
Sure. Yeah, I know who Sisyphus is. He pushed something.
A boulder.
Yeah. Yorkie at the boss here. Okay.
Yep, going for bounce strats, and got it.
Yeah,
Very nice.
that's what we're talking about. The boss will be dead in just a hot second. And there we go, 741. Perfect. Ankalos. Yes,
Come on up.
Am I saying that right? Perfect. Okay. Good job, Yorkie. And again, if there is time at the end for people to retry, they are welcome to. We've got a lot of people to get through, of course. Okay, after IrCheesecake 82 and Ankalos, we do have...
Yeah, so Ankalos, go ahead and reset the console. Should be instructions on the console.
Yes, there is a sticky note for what you need to do. So
Yep.
all you need to do from this point is hit start. Okay, so AstroGeek 14, followed by Meakans, because I have determined it, because Meakan has a little bit of a time commitment. Cool, IrCheesecake. Currently making a decent amount of progress, of course, dealing with spikes, backing up just a teeny tiny bit. I love that little hop.
Yep, just gotta slow and steady wins the snulf.
Yeah, sometimes, taking giant swings when you have a very small area to navigate, not always going to be effective, you know. I love how dynamic this level is, though, because it really makes you test a lot of your different skills in this game.
Yeah, there are just so many different routes, too, that we're seeing our players go on. Like this top route right here, though, that is definitely one of the better routes.
Yeah, now remember, most of the players here have not played this game before, and in fact have never played any Sonic Golf that exists out there. And because of that, they may be a little, you know, just getting used to all of the quirks, the peculiarities here. Everybody has been doing fantastic so far. We haven't seen a fail yet. We might have some, even those who don't manage to get through it. Guess what? This is intended to be ridiculously hard.
Yeah, so IrCheesecake has gotten the Flame Shield, which gives you 2 special powers. One of them is an air dash. The other is you're immune to fire. So, but you don't need either of those powers when you just bounce on someone's head.
It's true. I'm glad early on, 507, fantastic job there. Okay, AstroGeek 14, you should be up next. Perfect. Yeah, and when you do come up, if you are able to show your badge to our tech people, that helps them out considerably. Thank you. So feel free to start whenever you're ready. Ankalos, currently just trying to navigate some of these loops. Yeah, you generally want to get a decent amount of speed so that you can get around them, but considering you also have to give an elevation, oftentimes, you have to think, do I need to rush in order to hurry and get the putt, or am I not going to be able to push the inputs quickly enough, and I have to wait for the ring to come back down in order to get the accurate shot. Okay. Oh, bubble shield being a bit of a problem for Ankalos here. Let's see. Oh, nope, never mind. It's working. Kind of. Oh, perfect.
That is a successful freedom from the bubble shield, so you take those.
Yeah, Dragonfly helping out. Thank you so much. Okay, don't know where we're going, but we're going somewhere.
We went in a very, very wide... Nope, still going. So, meanwhile, Ankalos was stuck on the... We've seen a lot of people struggle with that one section where you have to hit a spring, go up to the next level, then hit the up-down to get to the level beyond that. But Ankalos did get through that into the end.
I'm so glad that it's now the up-down.
I mean, anyone is welcome to tell me what the actual name of that machine is, but I don't know it.
It's probably in a Sonic manual somewhere. Oh no, the butter droid!
What sort of gamer reads manuals?
Every gamer from the 90s read manuals, seriously.
I mean, you read a manual because you were on the car ride home from the rental shop, and you had nothing else to do because you couldn't actually play the game yet.
Honestly, true. The number of times that I've sat in the car waiting for my mom to finish shopping while I read through the manual, that's an experience that is very 90s. And I would say that, oh, too bad, all the kids are missing out. You're not missing out, nah, overrated.
I mean,
the car was hot.
Some of those manuals, though, had some really beautiful artwork in them. I miss the manual art.
Yeah, I mean, Tunic, considering that it has an in-game manual, beautiful stuff. I really, and the way that they worked the manual into, learning the mechanics of the game as you go along. Everything is basically unlocked at the beginning, but discovering pieces of the manual in order to understand more of how the game worked. Fantastic use of a manual. With that said, we're watching Sonic Golf, not we're watching Snalf 3 and Nalf,
we are watching a boss fight on Ankalos' side.
Very nice. The Lumberjack.
And gets the bounce strats. That'll be about a 6 flat, I think.
What's your favorite type of wood?
Bro,
there we go, 559.
Bro, you're not allowed to ask me that on a live broadcast.
Okay. Fantastic. Let me get that written down real quick as soon as my brain works and I'm able to get that. And Meakans, you are welcome to come back up.
$5.99 or $5.59.
$5.99. I don't. Great job. Great job.
I am fighting for the decimalization of time. Okay. Yeah, so Astrogeek may need to take a mulligan by holding down the A button.
Yes, the mulligan definitely can help in situations where you are stuck on a spring. All you do is hold, yeah, for the Genesis, it's the A button. The sticky note shows how to mulligan for Astrogeek, so feel free to go ahead and press that. Yeah, there you go.
Yeah, sometimes you just get stuck forever in this game. So it go.
I mean, that's why Dr. Mellon, who made this specific version of Snulf, put the mulligan in. Because otherwise, you're just in trouble. Taking a making sure that they do not hit the spikes, generally a good idea. Perfect.
Unfortunately, hit the spikes of the dragonfly. We have dragonflies and butterjoys. We still don't know the actual name of the mushroom mole, though.
Now, I believe that the 2 players after this are going to be GasusGhost. I believe that's the name. And then Vasu. So you 2 are going to be playing after the 2 currently up on stage. And then I will cycle around to the next players.
Okay, water bubble found for Meakan. And, speedy water bubble. Speed boots do not, in fact, do anything in this game.
Astrogeek on the up-down, not even doing up-down, just going.
Oh, that is going all right.
Oh, yeah. You know, whenever I commentate a Sonic game, I accidentally call these coins. It happens every single time. And
I mean, they're both circular. They're both yellow.
Yeah, they're like hollow coins, you know? So
yeah,
if I ever say coins, feel free to make fun of me. I'm going to say it.
Bro, I would never make fun of you.
You make fun of me every day.
Not every...
Every single day, I can go and look at Discord messages, and you're like, haha, I'm making fun of you, haha.
That is exactly what I write on Discord, dude, yeah.
Yeah. Ooh, the up-down for Astrogeek. There we go, we got some up-down, but the butter droid stopping the up-down. How dare you?
Meanwhile, Mushroom Mole helping Meakan out a little bit here. Not a lot, but a little.
A tiny bit. Okay. Up, down, working out. Sonic has biceps now. That's so cool.
I mean, those arms are so little relative to the rest of his body. It is impressive how much speed he can get off of them.
That's okay. We're gonna up, down again. Yeah!
Work those biceps.
Seriously, then enter, like, the Mr. Universe pageant or something like that, you know?
Do we have a Mystery Universe pageant?
Sure.
Okay.
Oh, yeah, Meakan is regretting life choices. Meakan yelling to not get the bubble shield. That's a lie. The bubble shield is the best shield in the game, objectively, as you can tell.
I mean, it does stop you from drowning, which means you don't get nightmares about the drowning music, so that is pretty powerful. But I mean,
yeah, I think that
Flame Shield and Lightning Shield are both pretty sweet.
Yeah, there we go. Meakan is out of purgatory, and Astrogeek with an 833 is
nice.
Through. Beautiful. GasusGhost, if you're able to come up to our tech friend here. Perfect. And feel free to step on up.
I warned you. I warned you about the bubble shield.
It's the best. Come on. It's just don't push the button too much after you do your snarl.
But I like pushing buttons. I play video games for the sole purpose of pushing buttons.
By the way, there are a lot of events going on. Of course, Kuso Live, we have the main tournament after qualifiers going on Tuesday through Friday, 10 a.m. to 2 p.m. I've also got an improv panel at 2:30 today and tomorrow that I will be running. Everybody is welcome to stop on by if y'all like. Basically, learning some of the basics for how to do improv comedy. It's good. I went through some books last night because I'm a nerd and took notes about what I'm gonna be going through for the panel.
I am incredibly proud of you, bro. Like the level of dedication you take to your craft is something I am far too lazy to do.
I don't know what my craft is anymore.
I mean, what isn't your craft is being awesome.
Okay, Meakan is just revisiting these spikes. They're very beautiful spikes.
It's been...
I love the bubble shield so much.
We are out of that
Yay!
section. Let's
Woo!
go. Got enough speed.
And the bubble shield is gone. And so are the coins, the rings.
Points. We lost all of the points.
The point? No, there's 600 points left. What does the score do in this?
Extra lives continues.
Okay, guess.
Nice. Speaking of nice extra lives.
Oh, beautiful air snarl. Oh, the mushy mole.
Mushy mole said no, so we're just gonna take the top route instead. Top route, generally better route. Nope. Okay.
Oh, mushy mole helped assist killing Dragonfly. There, GasusGhost getting quite a few of the loops here. Meakan in purgatory. Welcome to Snalf, everybody. This is the experience that awaits you. Of course, if y'all, this is like a first stage in the game, right?
It is the first stage of Snalf and Nulf, which makes it like the 7th stage in Snalf 3 and Nulf. I don't know, something like that. But yeah, it's definitely on the... There are lots of other stages that you can play that are definitely not cruel and unusual punishment.
Yeah, if you all ever wondered if you can get through water stages with golf controls, yes, you can. You shouldn't.
because that makes you a true gamer.
Oh, yeah.
When if you can escape Chem Plant 2 with golf controls, you can do anything.
Oh yeah, true enough, gamer. Bubble Shield isn't in Sonic 2, unfortunately. So if you're going to Chem Plant,
I mean, it is in the Sonic Mania version of.
Oh, it is?
Yeah, Sonic Mania has shields.
Yeah, it's true. I played Sonic Mania. Sonic Mania, fantastic. Made by people who initially made fan games, I believe, and then Sega's like, y'all rock. How about you make a game for us? And they made Sonic Mania. It's so good. Like, that's what I love about Sega. They see fan projects and they're like, you know, this is cool, actually. And I highly value that from Sega. Seriously, I have nothing but love.
So the good news is Meekan is at the boss. The bad news is no checkpoint, so it does need to be a little bit careful. Not a lot of it careful. I think we've solved this boss in this room by now.
There we go.
That'll be about an 8:32. Yep, 8:32. Very
there
nice.
we go, Meakan.
GG.
8:32. I will get that written down. Great job there. Of course, was that 22 or 32?
32.
32. Okay, the lesson here, no bubble shield per Meakan. And I believe our next player should be coming up, Vasu. Vasu, if you are here, please come on up. Oh my gosh, sorry, my coworker is here from the escape room and is like, let me put my name down. Let me put my name down. Blah 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 blah. Wait, you got a partner badge?
Did you?
I didn't get a partner badge.
You got a. I mean, honestly, I think I like the.
How dare you?
I mean, what is the vendor badge? I haven't seen the vendor. Oh my, okay, the vendor badge is pretty incredible. I
Okay,
like it.
no, I like my badge.
I'm actually super jealous of the runner badge, though. That is so. I like the black. I like the black color scheme.
I mean, I like Ralsei. Well, Vasu, all you need to do is hit start when you are ready. Feel free to familiarize yourself just with the controller, of course, real quick. And then whenever you're ready to begin, you may. Now, Ciphern, are you here? If you are, put your hand up. If you're not, don't. Perfect. You did a good job of not putting your hand up. After this will be DBK. DBK is the next on board, followed by
MKism.
Perfect, MKism. Okay, so you two are the next two players. Thank you. Okay. Let me know if you are under a time crunch because we can have you go earlier. Okay, cool. Sweet.
Yeah, so Vasu, I did not quite think about how hard this opening switch is to avoid when we were selecting the level. But yeah, you have to do a very tiny chip shot over that, or you just go sent straight back.
I just
Delicious.
I just love like the idea of golf controls. It's fun, but at the same time, like it is so easy to accidentally overcorrect and get into trouble that way.
Absolutely. But we are probably going to grab a super giant onion ring here. Friendly reminder to not, if your onion rings are flashing green and yellow neon, do not eat them.
That does remind me of a different Sonic XL. That's a different ROM hack that I've seen out there, where the rings are onion rings.
That is such a fun
And
ROM hack. Yep.
you just kind of get a little fatter as you eat them, and so you get slower. So you just got to run a bunch in order to get the pounds off. There we go, Vasu making some progress here.
That is a fun little goofy ROM hack, to be sure.
Yeah.
There are so many just like goofy ROM hacks.
We are on to the lumberjack. Good. He's got red eyes. He really needs to sleep. That's okay. GasusGhost is helping the lumberjack sleep in just a second. And it appears that, like, we've got a pretty standard way to kill the boss. 703.
Very
Great
nice.
job there.
GG's. For gas.
DBK, feel free to step on up. And you can show our friend your badge just so that he knows how it's spelled. Yay, great job there. Okay, so the next two players are going to be... let me just make sure that I have everything correct here. MKism followed by Ashen Stricks. If I'm not mistaken, you are the next two people. Okay. So all you need to do, follow, I've got the sticky note up there so that you know what you...
Yeah. So Vasu, struggling a little bit with these parallel bars. Unfortunately, you cannot just press right to get off of them. You do have to be a little bit more creative. You could do air snulfs off the top. You could just try to avoid the bars altogether. Or you could... Okay. Nope. Still not up top. And meanwhile, DBK'd on to the little cutscene. So can we avoid this? Ooh, okay, we're in the switch area. We can get out of this.
Yeah. Vasu, by the way, trying to deal a little bit with some of the air snulfs. Basically required knowledge here in order to get through. After you do some of the swings, you can golf in the air. So learning how that works is important. It looks like we might get it, though. The important thing is to sort of be facing a little bit right rather than left when you begin.
Yep. Just gotta be
And
ready.
it looks like the orientation is correct this time, so...
Yep.
Ooh. Hitting a little... There we go. DBK has the bubble shield. See, the best shield in the game. Unfortunately, it makes this part very... Oh, perfect. The Butter Droid helped out.
Oh, and that beautiful air snuff off of the mushroom. That is what we love to see. Finding a new way up. Unfortunately, now we're now both stuck on this little spiky spike.
The spiky spike.
The spiky of those spikes. DBK going up and over. Ooh, I remember this up-down machine.
Oh, I know this machine.
Oh, ducks under the mushroom mold throw. Very nice. Tall taking one for the team.
I love it. Vasu is currently at the place where you gotta learn the air snuff. There we go. Beautiful job by Vasu.
Starnies.
Right there. Are you under it? Gotcha. If you do end up Okay, everybody making some solid progress here.
Oh no! DBK
Oh!
falls into the spiky spike pit and cannot escape.
We've got one death there on DBK so far. That sometimes happens. Welcome to Snulf. Sometimes you get the Snulf, sometimes the Snulf gets you. I gotta do commentary somehow, you know? How many times can I say, look at this loop-de-loop?
I mean, it is the greenest loop-de-loop I've ever seen.
It's a good one. Yeah, that loop-de-loop goes very well. DBK kind of at the bottom of an up-down, but...
So how do you feel about loop-de-loops on roller coasters?
I love them.
I hate going upside down. I don't feel... give me a wooden roller coaster. Give me a nice classic wooden roller coaster any day of the week.
There is a wooden roller coaster with the loop-de-loop.
That is illegal.
Well, at least there was a wooden roller coaster with the loop-de-loop. I think it still exists, but yeah, that would be...
Yeah, speaking of looping, Vasu, okay, looks like we've regained control of our Snulf ball.
Okay, DBK trying to get through this difficult jump. You can do an air Snulf in order to get past those spikes, but it can be very difficult to actually do. DBK backtracking a little bit. Okay, yeah, and just a little bit of a putt to the left, trying to get in the nook. I think this is, that's a good position, just a little bit more height, and he should be able to do it. Vasu getting a decent putt up through an area. Ooh, the up down. Yeah, look at him go. He's even kind of wiggling left and right. I like that. Good strat, Sonic.
Oh, no. Oh, no. Okay, we can get, or we can go forwards.
You know, sometimes you don't have to up down all day, you know, just up down a little bit.
Okay, we are through the spike, the parallel bars. Just gotta get over this little spike jump.
Beautiful.
And a nice little ground Snulf there from DBK.
Okay, Vasu getting the mushroom. Yeah, most people end up just sort of letting that play out where the mushroom falls, you slide down, hit the screen where it pops you up to a higher elevation.
With golf controls. Phone number. about 5 minutes.
Okay, Vasu getting close to the 10-minute limit that we have here, which, you know, occasionally that happens. Yeah, Sonic Golf, like I said, is not something that should exist, but it does.
Yeah, meanwhile, DBK back to the spikes that cost them their first life. Does it take the mushroom? Oh, but okay, bounces out of the spike pit.
Vasu, that is fine. Great job here. Great effort there. I love it. So next player, please come on up. Show your name to our friend MKLSM. Perfect. Okay, so after that, we have Ashen Stricks, followed by JSR. Those will be our next 2 players. Perfect. With that said, DBK doing the up-down. MKL, feel free to go ahead. Just look at the controls on the sticky note real quick to make sure that you are familiarized. The mulligan is something that you do if you need to go back to the previous. If you get stuck on springs, you can hold that button and it'll take you back to where you started the last swing. It doesn't always work for reasons, but. And there we go. DBK is to the Lumberjack. Oh, he's got. I've just got Dwarf Fortress on my mind. I was like, what material is that axe? Ooh.
Oh, is that gold? Is that a golden axe?
I mean, I'd say more bronze, personally.
But the edge is so yellow.
Yeah. And there we go. DBK in 5:29 with 1 death. Great job. I'll go ahead and get that jotted down. Again, people are welcome to come back. If we have time at the end where people, you know, we don't have any other players, then we welcome you to come back. But great job there.
Yeah, very nice quick air snuff by MKLSM to get out of that first little vertical section. Oh my goodness, just finding the springs perfectly. Now we gotta work on the short game. The short game is definitely the hardest part of Snuff. You gotta land on the spring sometimes.
So our next 2 players are JSR and then Ciphern. Are you here? Okay, kinda nerdy Housewife. Are you here? Okay, you will be. JSR will be going up next, and then after him will be you. Perfect. Okay, Ashen Strix getting a little bit of a putt. Very nice. Both of our players relatively early on in the stage. Yeah.
Both of them making quick work of that first room. They have come to snuff.
Yeah, in general, you know, we're seeing times around 5 to 6 minutes is about sort of the average that we're seeing for people playing for the first time. Of course, our current best is 3:20 by Author Blues. You know, we've seen a range from there to timing out. You just never really know how you're going to do until you try. There's no shame, by the way, in not doing well in a game that's meant to kind of troll you, you know? So, you know, come, have fun, enjoy the chaos. Get hit by the mole, by the mushy mole, that's for some reason knocks you into the spikes and it ends up being a nightmare. Ooh, Ashen Strix getting 1 coin, fantastic. Getting 1 ring. Yeah,
1 ring is the same as infinite rings in this game. Ooh, the mushroom mole actually helping out a bit there, sending us on to the next platform.
That's one thing that I love about this level, that not all enemies are there like to hurt you. Just having enemies that affect what you're doing, affect movement, that's always fun to me, you know?
It does get a bit meaner in stage 2, like you'll start to get a lot more. Speaking of things that are mean, Ashen Strix is stuck here, does need to take a mulligan.
Yes. There we go, beautiful snulf out of that. MK getting a checkpoint. Ooh, and beautiful way to roll out of that little bit of a pit there. Okay, depending on what MK decides to do, you can sort of adjust a little bit with the D-pad to try to get out of this stuck area. Unfortunately, because MK has started the putt, no mulligan was available, so they just had to figure out a way to get out of that trap.
But a way out they found, but that mushroom mole is waiting. Or that's not a mushroom mole, that's like, what? Mushroom spring boy.
Balloon boy.
Yeah, so MK trying to line up their shot. Looks like trying to line it up right on the edge. Don't want to get onto the mushroom because... Oh,
I was worried for Ashen Stricks.
Oh, no. Almost got helped by the mushroom mole. Oh, okay, mushroom mole will no longer be helping / hurting. But we do have a fire shield for Ashen Strix. Does give you access to the shield ability just like a normal Sonic. Yeah, very nice fire dash there to get through the platform.
Yeah, Ashen Strix is making fantastic time here. One of the better times that we've seen so far in this.
We are already onto the boss.
Beautiful.
It looks like Ashen Strix is going for the tried and true strategy of bouncing. Did get very low on the height, which is not bad. That is very good. That means that quicker bounces is quicker time. That's going to be a 3:57. Fantastic.
Very good. One of the best times that we have so far. Great job there. JSR, feel free to hop on up. And that is JSR _.
You want me to do you need bot numbers with your name? Yeah. Oh, I thought you were talking about numbers.
Oh, no. Okay. Wow, JSR making fantastic time. Already finished the level.
Yeah, MK also making a good time, coming up on the end of the level right now.
Yeah, the sticky note there should tell you how to get back to where you need to go.
Very good. Okay, yep, and start whenever you're ready.
Yeah, you'll need to make sure you'll need to reload just because you accidentally selected it. Oh, yeah, go ahead and hit. There you go. Well, selected Snulf without Tolf. We want both of them rolling around, you know?
Yeah, I mean, Tolf only does shenanigans, so we want shenanigans.
I mean, he's helped.
Oh, I didn't say bad shenanigans.
We already had Tolf kill a boss. Okay, MK up to the lumberjack. He is...
MK tried to rush that shot a little bit. Did get hit by the stabby part of the axe. But, yep, that is a boss going to be down. Little bit of high jumps, but that is perfectly okay. A dead boss is a dead boss, as they say. 649.
649 for MK. Perfect. Feel free to come on up and show your name to our tech player. 649.
Yep. Yeah, it looks like JSR very quickly found himself a bubble shield. I am sorry, but such is the way of things sometimes.
So our next players after this will be Kinda Nerdy Housewife, and then we have It's Beexi.
It's Beexi.
Perfect. You are the next two players, so feel free to come on up.
Yeah, so press start.
Yeah, JSR is having a lot of fun with bubble shields. Luckily got the bounce off of the wall and is currently into an Mushy Mole just trolling. No, Mushy Mole, no! How could you? How could you betray us like this? Oh, okay, JSR trying. Oh, okay, good. I mean, getting away from the Mushy Mole, I'm not gonna complain. We've got both of our players up here, JSR and TBCR, getting through this level. JSR, of course, known for doing a few speed runs, known for having a dog that does a few speed runs. We love JSR around here.
Yeah, but how do you think PB would do?
Housewife and Okay.
Yeah, TBCR quickly learning the ways of the air snarl. Unfortunately, hit a slope in a weird way and went the wrong way. That happens sometimes. If you're familiar with zips in Sonic speedruns, it's basically the same idea. If you hit a slope at a weird angle, sometimes you go at a weird angle.
Yeah, JSR is getting to experience the true nightmare that can be Snulf.
Well, I warned you. I warned everyone in this room about the bubble shield.
It's the best shield. No, it's not the only shield.
The flame shield and the lightning shield are both better. There is no lightning shield in this level, I am pretty sure. But there is absolutely a fire shield.
I'm so sorry, JSR.
You cannot escape the bubble shield funscape.
Yeah, it's a little nightmarish at times, but yeah, the important thing is that, especially with the bubble shield, if you take bigger putts while on the ground and then very, very quick putts while you're in the air. Yeah, the bubble shield's gone. JSR has hope. No! Oh, bouncing off the wall.
Almost made an air snarl in time to escape the this section, but nope. We are going forwards.
TBCR has the bubble shield, everybody. My dreams have come true.
I mean, we don't have double bubble shield.
It's true. Double bubble shield would be
nice shot though to make it through that whole section. Beautiful angle.
Maybe this is a hot take, but double bubble gum is super overrated. It's like the most mediocre gum out there, and it's sugar.
You want a real hot take? Bubble gum is overrated. Period.
No.
All bubble gum is not that tasty, and then you stick it underneath your desk, and then everyone else has to deal with the bubble gum that you stuck underneath the desk.
Yeah, because I have like some nervous tics, gum actually helps me quite a bit. So for me, like, it actually has a practical purpose rather than just having something in my mouth. It genuinely helps me out. So.
Okay, but you put it in the garbage when you're done, right?
Well, of course I put it in the garbage. What
Thank
kind
you.
of monster doesn't throw their gum away?
What's the what? So what's the Scud rule?
10 minutes. 10 minutes is when you get disqualified, JSR. Or if you start crying, we can also disqualify you. No, for real though, like if anybody is feeling frustrated, no, everybody feels frustrated by Snulf. You know, I'm not going to force anybody to be up here for longer than they want. But yeah, we do have the mercy kill at the 10-minute mark. So yeah, and don't worry, like it's happened to other people. It's going to happen again. It's just some people who are even fantastic at Sonic, you know.
Fire shield.
Oh, we've got fire shield.
Yeah, fire shield actually useful.
Oh, Tolf took the.
And now it is gone.
We've got the mercy kill for JSR. Great job. And you know, if JSR is stepping away, nobody should feel bad because JSR is an amazing speedrunner here. It's just occasionally you get golf controls. Oh yeah.
Meanwhile,
No,
TBCR finishing up has the boss strat down, and that is going to be a 5-19. 5-19 for TBCR.
Seriously.
Yeah, great time.
Dude, you are fine. Yeah, feel free. Come on up. No, yeah. What's that? Oh, yes, for sure. Okay, yeah, catch you later. Okay, Kinda Nerdy Housewife followed by It's Becky. After that, we will be having... It should be Star Anise, right? Star Anise will be the next player.
Yeah, I do not... Oh, there she is. Okay.
Followed by Slowback. So Star Anise followed by Slowback. You are the next two players. Yes. Go ahead and put your...
Got you right here.
Okay. If you are under a time crunch, let us know. Cool, cool. Well, both Kinda Nerdy Housewife and It's Beexi are on to a decent start here. We are churning through quite quickly. Again, if you are under a time crunch, you can come and let us know, and I would rather have you talk to us, make sure that you are able to play. That way we are able to get through everybody who wants to play at least once.
Yeah, It's Beexi going a little bit backwards to get out of that, but hey, anything that works will get you forwards. Ooh, that mean spring. And we got another bubble shield on
Bubble
It's Beexi.
shield! See, this is what I'm talking about. Bubble shield. Best shield.
I mean, for some possible meaning of the word best, sure.
My meaning of the word best.
This is pretty great.
It gives me good laughs. I'm sorry, Beexi. This is life.
Is this the real? Okay.
Okay.
She's gotten herself to the ground.
Beexi has control again. A little control. Okay.
Okay. Oh, no.
No, I think it'll work.
Yeah, so when she hits that vertical spring, she will gain D-pad controls.
Oh, after hitting a spring, you do gain a little D-pad control?
Only a vertical spring, yes. Hello.
Also, thank you everybody for all the patience. We have a lot of people, and we're getting through a lot of good attempts.
Meanwhile, It's Beexi is stuck. She does need to take a mulligan by holding down the A button.
Yes. Good job. It's Beexi is free from... Okay, we're doing the loop-de-loop again.
Can one do a loop-de-loop too many times? Yes, you can. 100% you can. Oh, that is into the floor.
There
and
we
that
go.
is out of the floor.
Beexi
Very
is
nice.
free.
That is that. For all I know, that is an intended route in this game.
It is?
Probably not, but it
Oh,
might
okay.
be. Like, Sonic 3 is weird.
Yeah, the thing is, like, when you are going faster or at angles that the game, like, didn't expect, like...
Or just angles that the game does expect. It is very easy to fall through walls in the classic Sonic games.
I mean,
If you
because you're going so fast.
But if you read the manual, which, you know, you should have done while you were getting home in the car ride.
What?
Getting home in the car ride, on the car ride home,
Yeah.
the manual will actually tell you that Dr. Robotnik put some evil traps that will stick you inside of walls.
Honestly, you know, I'm working on programming an NES game, and like collision detection for the NES is a pain. It's really a pain. And I imagine like Genesis, it would still be a pain to program.
Oh, it's
with how fast you're going.
Honestly, it's a pain on a modern computer as well.
Okay, it's Beexi near the up-down. I believe they're going to be... Oh,
Unfortunately, she also has no rings. Gonna be a little bit dangerous.
a little dangerous, but as long as you can stay in ball form as long as possible. Unfortunately, actually grabbing onto the up-down can be a little difficult.
Yep, chip shots are surprisingly hard.
Ooh, ah! It looks like the Mushy Man is, yeah, the Mushy Mill's helping out. Good.
Very nice. That's a successful application of Snulf.
Kind of nerdy housewife just making sure that she gets the chip shot over the spikes, gets around the loop-de-loop. So question, like Wolf, you speedrun this game, or have done speedruns of this game, right?
Yep.
What time when you're speedrunning Snulf 3 does it take to get through this level?
I don't know, like a minute.
A minute? Okay. Yeah,
So usually when we're doing the speedrun, we use there are two versions of this ROM hack. One of them lets you become Hyper Snulf. One of them, which is not the version we have here. But if you become Hyper Snulf, you do basically have constant air dashes. And if you pick up the bubble shield, you won't get the bubble shield power. So two very good. So double the bonus.
It's Beexi used rolling strats in order to finish and make it to the loop-de-loop. Now it's time for Beexi to fight the lumberjack. I believe we're using the normal strat. Hop on top until he's dead. Beexi should... Well, we'll see. We've had a couple of times where, unfortunately,
looks
the
like
final
we're
hit
good though with a 543. Very nice time. So you can go. So who is up next?
Let's see. I believe we have... I don't believe I announced anybody yet. Oh, Star Anise, come on up, and after Star Anise, we will have Kuritas, KRT, playing next.
Right here.
Yeah.
So go ahead and push start whenever you're ready.
Ooh, extra Snulf. That... You could try plugging it into a different USB port. Okay, kind of nerdy housewife making some good progress through the loop-de-loops. We're doing a little troubleshooting just to try to get everything running here for Starnies, so give us just a second. Meanwhile, kind of nerdy housewife getting close to... I believe that we're pretty close to the end of the level. Oh, Tolf taking the Mushy Mole, the Mushy Mole's hit. Why does the mushroom wiggle like this? Like, the trees aren't wiggling. There's not wind. Okay, on to the up-down. Unfortunately, the butter droid gets her, Okay, kind of nerdy housewife just making some progress here. Yeah. And if needed, I can come over and do a little troubleshooting as well, but Wolf is helping out, trying to get this working for... Can you try another USB port?
There we go. Okay, let's not question it.
Yeah, I'd say...
You just press start to unpause from here if you want.
Yeah, you're good to go. Kinda Nerdy Housewife gets 829. Fantastic. Okay, our next player should step on up, I believe.
Do we have another controller?
We need to check with World 9. Okay, please come on up, Kuritas.
Yeah, just ask World 9 for another any USB
Cool.
controller.
Kuritas KRT. Yeah, go ahead, step on up and take your spot. Believe we should be good. Yeah, so meanwhile, we are having some issues with one of the controllers, and we'll just need to do a little bit of a jog back in order to get that swapped out. So Starnies, don't worry too much. You can chill for a second, and we'll get you going in a bit. Kuritas, whenever you're ready, feel free to begin. And I will, just so you know, please come after so that I can know how to contact you just in case, whether by phone number or by Discord. Cool. Okay, Kuritas off to a good start here. Wolf, just... Yeah, let's just go ahead and take the controller to work. I'll do it. Go ahead and commentate.
Oh, I thought somebody said they were getting... Yeah, someone just got us the controller.
Oh.
Thank you.
I knocked my chair over there. I'm good. Okay, Kuritas trying to get enough height in this, or trying to get over to the spring, it looks like. There are a few different alternate ways to deal with the intro here. Just learning the basics for how Snulf works is important. Okay, Kuritas getting over to the spring.
Yeah, okay.
And Starnies is off to a start. Perfect. Kuritas managed to get through the little bit of a tricky beginning. It's a good knowledge test, I'd say, at least like to make sure, hey, this is sort of the basic controls that you need. This is, you know, more or less how to do an air snulf so that you know occasionally I can use controls in the air. I would say that, yeah, it probably wasn't specifically designed that way to be a knowledge test, but it is, and it's a good one.
Yep. Yeah, I'm not entirely sure why sprites reset. Oh, that is a death for Starnies.
Oh, one death.
Unfortunate.
That happens.
Yep, does need to get out of this starting section again. Shouldn't be too hard. There we go.
Oh. Wait, Nulf is already gone? Okay.
Yeah, it skips, if you die, it does skip the cutscene, which is a little nice.
That's convenient. Now, there are occasions when you do have a little bit of air control. The players sort of need to figure out when that is the case, when that's going to be most beneficial to them.
In general, just a good rule for mystery games is hit buttons, hit all the buttons. Sometimes they do things, and, you know, once you figure that out, that is powerful knowledge.
Yeah. Like, even if it seems like the buttons might not do anything at a specific time, give them a shot. See if they are. Okay.
What? I love physics. Anyway.
Oh, no! Stop it, Mushy Mole!
Yeah, I don't understand what happened there, but I'm okay with it. Starnies does get exactly on the up-down machine. Very nice. Yep.
Sure, go ahead and... Okay, so people know the next two players we have, Codex Malady.
Codex Madity, I think.
Modality.
Oh, is that okay? Modality.
Codex is going to be our next player, followed by, let me go ahead and check just to make sure, Slowback. Slowback, you two are the next players. Cool.
Yep.
Okay, meanwhile, Kurtos KRT getting, ooh, the extra snulf. Does that matter? No, you have unlimited lives, but, yeah.
You do make the counter go bigger in the corner.
Yeah, I mean, number go up, that's important.
Absolutely.
Okay, Starny's getting some tricky jumps here. Unfortunately, dealing, like, one of the frustrating things is being right up against spikes. Are you serious, Mushy Mole? Are you gonna do that?
We got back to where we... Oh no! Kuritas gotta get out, gotta go!
Oh,
that was
good
very
job!
Nice.
Oh, that was close. Seriously impressive. Okay, Kuritas landing on top of the mushroom that falls down, but that's okay. This is the general path that we've seen players take.
That spike there is actually kind of useful because it did bring Kuritas to a stop.
Starnies did go over a decent section of area there, making some good progress here. Kurtos and Starnies getting pretty deep into the level. I think we're going to start seeing bosses pretty soon. Oh.
A little bit left for both of them, I think. But yeah, Starnies is actually very slightly behind where Kuritas is in the level right now.
She is taking an upper path. Meanwhile, Kuritas dealing with the nightmare that is getting out of this trap.
Yeah, that is the danger of the lower path, is that you get some pretty mean little sections sometimes. But sometimes you get, ooh, okay, oh, but did get the fire shield. Fire shield is best shield, objectively.
There we go. Kuritas has figured out sort of how to stop a little bit. Oh, we got the golden ring.
That is worth 50 normal rings. So we could become, hypersonic if that were
we're on the up down. We're on the up down. Good, good. It just got to go all the way up. All
that
up,
iron.
down, up, down, up, down. You can do it, Sonic. Use those arms. Yeah.
And Starnies onto the boss did take a little bit of a quicker route through that section of the level.
Kuritas didn't even get a swing. Mushy Mole just made them fly, and I love it. And all the way back, let's do this part again. This part's great. Woo! Okay, Starnies, 5 minutes. Fantastic job there. All right, our next player, please step up. I believe it was Codex. Modality, Codex Modality, are you here? Hand up. Okay, in that case, please step up, Slowback. And we will have, after Kuritas, it will be...
Darkest Sun?
Darkness.
Oh, Darkness. That makes a lot of sense.
I believe Darkness, are you here? Sweet. Yeah, come on up.
You are on deck.
Actually, yeah. Okay, go ahead and keep going. Okay.
Yeah, so Kuritas is on to the boss. Does get the strat. Fairly average height, I think, so should be done in a couple of seconds. Also finishing with 5 lives, which is a bit of a flex. 7:32 will be the time for Kuritas. Let's give him a round of applause.
And we'll have you soon. Okay, in that case, we have Slowback, and actually, I believe it's your time.
Yeah, you're up.
Hey, what a coincidence. They finished
7:32 for Kuritas.
7:32. Welcome to my absolute chaos of trying to make sure that I get everything. There we go. 7:32. Okay, our next two players.
Yep. Slowback already off to a quick start, though. My goodness. Have you snulfed before? Wow. Okay then.
Okay.
Yeah, Slowback though, very quick. We've seen a lot of players struggle getting over that spike jump right there. Slowback making extremely quick work of it. Darkness trying to just get used to this little chip shot over the door switch. That gets you over the switch. Very nice. Meanwhile, Slowback is in the inescapable part. Yep, taking a quick mulligan. Just get right on out of there.
Okay, our next two players are going to be, just to check, is Codex modality here? Okay, it will be you, so come on up, followed by Moxy Claws. You will be our next two players, so feel free to just get chilling for a second, and we'll get you up there in a second. Meanwhile, Darkness doing a great job rolling around. We've got the bubble shield, my favorite shield.
I don't understand the physics that almost got us stuck on top of the ceiling on Slowback, but I love it. Okay, so we hit the mushroom spring thing. He's nice. You can do air snuff off.
Oh, that was a good,
with the
beautiful
moonwalk
one.
onto the spring. That is what we love to see. Just keep on flying, and we are already onto the fire shield. That is near the end of the level. Amazing time from Slowback.
Yeah, I don't. Like, there is a chance that Slowback could be Author Blues' time.
Unfortunately, he falls down onto the up-down machine. Gonna need to get up that up-down machine. Does clear out the monsters. Never a bad idea.
That's okay. We're up, down. We're up, down. It's working.
Okay. Yeah, should be a pretty smooth flight from here. That is definitely... All right, and on to the Lumberjack. Let's see what... Ooh, does go a little bit early on the jump, so we're going to have no rings.
It might be fine, though.
Oh, we are fine.
Oh, yeah, Slowback gonna have the second best time of the day so far. Beautiful work here.
330, fantastic.
Oh, yeah. Slowback, if you can come over here, just so that I make sure that I have your contact info in case you qualify, which you're doing really well.
Meanwhile, Darkness managed to get on top of a loop-de-loop. Okay, got some speed going. You are... Unfortunately, this is a section that... Bubble Shield doing Bubble Shield things, but we are free of the Bubble Shield now. I don't know how you came to a complete stop there, but that works.
That's just kind of how life goes.
On top of a spike, that is not the safest place to be. Okay, we are safely off of that. Meanwhile, Kodak's starting up, going into the cutscene. A little bit high. Do have to stay low if we want to not bounce off that wall.
Okay, the next two players are going to be Isquin. Are you here? Okay, you are up after this, followed by Late Plepo.
Piepo?
Oh, Peepo. Oh my gosh, I'm sorry, Peepo. Late Peepo. Yes, you will be the next two. Okay. Well, Moxy and then those two,
oh,
yes.
Darkness trying to dodge the butterfly. Butterfly? Butterjoy, that was it.
Butterjoy,
Okay,
Butterjoy.
got nice and high. Oh, bounces off the Butterjoy. That was beautiful, but does not have a ring. Okay, but there's a ring. Oh, did not. Oh, okay, well, we'll get the ring. We're gonna get the ring. I believe in him.
I mean,
Okay.
all you need is one.
And that is on to the boss arena.
Very nice. Darkness has a fantastic time
This is
so
gonna be
far.
about a 5-minute time, which is
One of the top
one
times
of the top
here.
times for sure.
Okay, and that is a 455. Great job, Darkness Zero. Cool. Yeah, fantastic work. Moxy coming up next. Yeah, I'm still interested to see if anybody beats Author Blues' time because he's currently in the lead. Slowback was within 10 seconds. But yeah, we have a couple times in the 4-minute zone, but not very many. So if you can get under 5 minutes, you've got a good shot of making it into the tournament. Okay, yeah, Moxy, the sticky note up there should have the details for what you need to do. All you need from here is to hit start and you'll be good to go. Codex, meanwhile, just trying to deal with this parallel bar location. You have to do some air snuffs to get through it. Unfortunately, we've also got Bubble Shield.
Bouncing you straight over the spring.
I know nobody except for me wants the Bubble Shield. I love the Bubble Shield. It's so good.
I am glad that one person in this world loves the Bubble Shield.
Do you know how many bad games I've seen? Like, here's the deal. Like, Kusogrande is a bad video game tournament, but bad is in giant air quotes because it's honestly, like, there are so many weird, strange games that are just an absolute joy to play. Like, really, the quality... quote-unquote quality of a game doesn't determine the joy that you get out of it.
Unless it's a Jeff game, in which case, I'm sorry.
Well, roll the dice. Yeah.
Ooh, Moxy Claws also getting the Bubble Shield. Meanwhile, Kodak's going back to the Bubble Shield box.
Both double bubble. Okay.
Double, very toil, very trouble.
Yeah, unfortunately, this section is extremely hard to get through with the Bubble Shield.
There is a Butter Droid, though. Will the Butter Droid free us?
Yes!
It will! That is Moxy free of the Bubble Shield.
I love that someone almost clapped because Moxy took damage.
I mean, I think that is absolutely worthy of it. Ooh! Smacked in the face by that mushroom.
Yeah, the Bubble Shield, the mushy mole, like, just... Codex is going through a hard time right now. I love the Bubble Shield. Oh.
Oh my goodness.
Yeah, Moxy, meanwhile, having to deal with the parallel bars and getting an air snulf in the middle of it. Unfortunately, you kind of have to be a little fast with the action. There we go. Beautiful job there. Like, unironically, it takes a decent amount of practice to get it right. Kodak. Oh, yes,
beautiful.
With the Bubble Shield intact. That's right. Take it to the end.
Falling through the floor.
Not sure how that happened, but that was cool.
Just Sonic 3 things.
Okay, getting enough speed to get the loop-de-loop. That's what you want to see.
Okay, you're gonna hit that wall pretty. Okay, that is right back where we were. Okay.
That's fine. That's fine. I mean.
Oh no. It's okay. You got this. I believe in you.
Yeah. The thing is, like, we have no expectations for how anybody is going to do here. I had no idea, like, what the average time would be to get through this level. So it's been a fascinating watch to see. Like, we sort of knew a little bit what to expect, but, like, the chaos is beautiful, and I love chaos. So they're like, both of the players are doing a fantastic job here.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
I'm not quite sure where Moxy Claws wound up at this point.
I don't know this place. Yeah.
I mean, this spring is like, I don't know how you're supposed to get through this spring normally. Oh, sure. That is, sure, okay. Ooh, nice shot there. Ooh, almost made it out.
Okay, getting the extra speed.
Okay,
Moxy
there we go.
up
Moxy
on the
Claws,
top path again.
Yeah, making some progress. Just a couple quick jumps to the end from here. Might not be quick.
luckily, you do occasionally have a little ground control, and Moxy using that to try to back up a bit from the spikes. Now we're going to get an air snulf and backtrack a bit, because welcome to Sonic with golf controls. This is just reality. Kodak still has the bubble shield, which makes me so happy.
Okay, you got this. You got this.
Oh no!
Oh no!
It's okay. Oh, the butter droids got Moxy, but luckily all you really need is one ring when you're playing a Sonic game, and you have a chance at staying alive. Oh.
I thought that mushroom was just gonna bounce over his head over and over again. It's gonna be so cute.
Okay, Moxy close to the up down. Are we doing up down? No, we're doing up down.
Yeah, we're doing up down. This is, I believe, the final up down level, so we are coming up close on the boss.
Very close, yes. Oh, good.
Nice.
Good way, Dragonfly. By dying. Actually, or turning into another animal. I guess you don't really kill anything.
We are freeing the animal.
Freeing the animals.
Why are you clicking your tongue? Do you not like animals being free?
Was I clicking my tongue? I'm sorry. I'm sorry that I make noises sometimes, Doe Wolf.
I thought it was like I thought you were being like
547 for Moxy Claws. Fantastic job there. Was that deathless?
I believe it was.
Perfect. Let me get that written down here. 547. So our next player, feel free to step on up. And we'll have you come and just chill, because you should be ready to go in just a second. So, yeah, feel free to step up. Okay.
All right, meanwhile, Kodak, unfortunately, still has not been freed of the bubble curse. Ooh, okay.
Oh, no,
No,
Man,
no!
Oh,
Yeah, okay.
Mushy, no, don't do it. Don't do it,
Bad,
Mushimal.
don't you dare.
No! No! Bad mush.
Okay.
No! No!
Where's...
FYI.
Okay.
Oh, up, down.
Pump that iron.
You're really close to the boss. You can get to the boss at least, even if you don't kill it. That would still be, in my opinion, a victory over the bubble shield, because you have been putting in so much work to deal with this nightmare.
Okay. You are definitely somewhere.
Mola Sunnyfish, are you here? If so, feel free to line up. You will be soon. Freedom from the bubble shield.
Oh no!
Oh! Kodak, because that was right before the 10-minute mark, I think that we have to say great job here. Yeah, and again, if we do happen to have extra time at the end, I don't know if we will, we do welcome people to come.
We do, however, have a new bubble shield owner. So some things never change, unfortunately.
I will put you up next. Okay. So our next two players after these two will be Mola the Sunnyfish and then Mac Chop. Okay. Meanwhile, Iskin just trying to deal with the bubble shield.
Honestly, for a bubble shield run, doing incredibly well, like making very quick progress. Has not found a way to break it yet. Never mind. Speak of the devil, we are free. And just zooming through this level. Unfortunately, has hit the stuck part. Going to have to take a mulligan.
Actually, after landing on an enemy, can't you do a little?
You cannot do an air snowball off of an enemy, so do have to take a mulligan.
That's all right. Mulligans happen in golf occasionally. That's fine. That's why it's there. Oh, oh, oh.
Don't hit that spring and you're good.
Okay, a little backtrack, but still away from the scary spring. I appreciate that. Late Peepo, meanwhile, doing a good...
Yeah, making some quick progress of their own. Also stuck on a spring, though. Cannot take a mulligan because we have a jump being charged, but okay, there we
go. Okay, we'll see how these two players are able to do. They're both making some pretty quick progress here, though. And I also do think that, like, with players watching, some of them have figured out, like, or at least seen some of the more reliable strats that previous players have used. So, I mean, okay, never mind. They said that they're not. They're just winging it. So that's fine. At the very least, most people have learned the boss strat.
All right, Hippo making quick progress. Join. Oh, we are. It looks like Isquin might be going for the up-down machine. Nope, just going straight up. No need for down. And the Mushroom Mole propelling Isquin along. Very nice. Oh no!
You're good.
Okay, yeah. So, Isquin dealing with a mole, Pippo dealing with uneven ground. It is really hard to tell until you actually sit on the controller, like how hard it is to come to a dead halt sometimes. But you do have to be very close to stops in order to actually use stall controls.
Okay, a lot of good progress by both the players. Peepo getting, up onto the upper route. Even though that technically is a tiny bit of backtrack there, this might be advantageous because you can go up
very
above.
Quickly.
Ooh, oh no!
Oh no! Yeah!
Oh yeah! See, successful golf. That's how you do it.
Yeah, as long look, like all that matters is the shot count and also the timer. Meanwhile, Isquin onto the boss at about the 5-minute mark. Looks like going for the high strats. Yep. And that is successful. That'll be about a 5:26.
Perfect.
Oh, that's not actually timed yet. You probably should not trust me saying a number. No!
5:27.
Over a 5:26.
That's all right. Iskin, great job. Mola, feel free to step on up. And our tech person will want to get your name up there. Yeah, feel free to step on over, and you can talk to me real quick. Yeah. Yeah, great job there.
Yep, yes. So, Hippo, being very rudely treated by these springs. Unfortunately, they're not all here to help you. Some of them are just here to give you bubble shields. Bro, watch the table. Yep, so Molamala, that is fun to say. Molamala getting used to the controls a bit before making it over to the Nulf cutscene. Still not sure how Nulf is walking on 2 feet. I feel like that is illegal, but there we have it. Yep. I think that's a good. I think if they die, also call them run because
Actually,
yeah. But yeah, 8 minutes in death seems like a good idea. Okay.
Okay, just so people know, for the sake of time and for the sake of making sure we get through as many people as possible, we are now imposing an 8-minute limit because we have had enough people get better times than that, as well as if you die, we just ask that your run ends at that point. We have had enough people finish without death that that will be enough to put you out of the top 16. So just in the interest of getting through as many people as we can, those are the new limits that we have now. With that said, pretty good progress. And also, you know, it helps you be aware I need to hold on to the rings.
But not hold on to a bubble shield.
Oh, come on, bubble shield.
I mean, I think Molamala is slightly regretting their bubble shield choices right now, but did get up onto this upper platform and is no longer on the upper platform.
The next two players, by the way, are going to be Ciphern, followed by, let me just make sure, Mindless Pit. Mindless Pit, are you here? Cool. You will be the next two players, so if you can head on over, we'll just have you, well, I see Ciphern there. No big concern there.
Okay, late Hippo is coming up on time, but is also not too far from the end of the stage. Does just need to go quickly, which is a little bit hard sometimes. Also has no rings and has a spike in front of them. Okay,
there we go. We got rings. Oh, no, what? Okay, I mean, that works.
That is a successful application.
Mushy Mole sometimes does things, you know?
Okay, yeah, that is the flame shield. That is always a marker that tells you you're near the end of the stage. Unfortunately, we are probably going to run out of time.
Yeah, we are just about at that 8 minutes here, and that is okay. A decent amount of progress, a great effort by late Peepo.
Yeah.
And we'll call it there. Great job. And seriously. Oh, you love it?
Welcome.
Oh, good.
Welcome to Kusogrande.
Yeah, welcome to the pain. Ciphern, please, Ciphern, come on up. You are playing now. So feel free to step on up. There's a sticky note with information on the buttons. Just go ahead and get rocking, and we'll let you know if there are any odd issues that pop up.
So meanwhile, Molamala making, okay, manages to hit those uneven bars, enough speed, get all the way up. That is probably the easiest way we've seen anyone get out of that section. It has been a little mean sometimes.
Okay. Cool. So let me just make sure. Next players are Mindless Pit, followed by, I'm just making sure I can cross you off, because you already played. You played, followed by a zombie. Zombie, you are here, right? Feel free to step on up and come over, and we'll get you ready.
Yeah, Ciphern, getting used to the controls a bit, still in this little opening section. It is surprisingly hard to just do basic controls.
Yeah, the thing is, like, as soon as you know the basics for how to do the sort of golf controls here, yeah, activate the cutscene, and then you can really start rocking. Good, Ciphern.
Oh, nice shot by Molamala. Going right over the fire shield. Should just be one quick snuff from here to the boss.
Yeah, Ciphern's gonna need to learn a little bit how to do the air snulf after grabbing onto the pole there, making sure that you do some of the movement in the air. You can sometimes trigger the golf controls while in the air, so figuring out when you can do that is extremely helpful. Mola with a 603. Fantastic
nice
job. Okay, so our next players after these two will be Zombie, followed by LLK. Are you here? Okay, that is fine. Slab. Perfect. Come on up, Slab. Ciphern getting past some of the butter droids here. I just need to talk to Slab for 1 second, so go ahead and take over commentary for...
Yeah, so Mindless Pit quickly making it onto the switch. Very nice. Could go in either direction now, but probably wants to go right. We know 1 zip in all of Snulf. Actually, wait, no, we know 2 zips in all of Snulf, but we do not have a way to duplicate the zip that they have at the very start of this stage in the Sonic 3 and Knuckles run. But, yeah, okay. Yeah, that's one way out of the uneven bars section. Very nice.
Yeah.
Going quickly into the loops. Ciphern, meanwhile, gotta work on the chip shots are definitely hard. Just getting that very little power and tons of height is a lot harder than it looks.
It looks like both of the players are doing pretty good. Ciphern at one of the trickier spots here. I believe the double parallel bars.
Yeah. However, hits it with enough speed to just go all the way up. Very nice. We've seen a couple players do that so far.
I mean,
it's definitely
Sonic
a
is all
lot
about
easier than trying to go the long way.
Yeah, Mindless Pit was dealing with, I think, what most people have struggled with, double parallel bar moving to the right afterwards, and luckily they had a decent air snulf pretty much first try.
Yeah. Okay, so it looks like we are taking the low path here. Low path here a little scary because there is a spike pit at the bottom of this section coming up. Oh, never mind. We are going the high route. Surprise is in store for us. Yeah, just a little chip shot over. Can we make it past this mushroom? Using the insta-shield, they get the little extra damage radius. Very nice.
Mindless Pit having a bit of a hard time. If you get any elevation at all while trying to do this, you end up bouncing off of the loop-de-loop. You want to do as flat of a snulf as possible in order to get through the loop-de-loops.
Ground snulf, very important skill. Ciphern going the wrong way, but it's going to go the wrong way very fast. Yes, indeed. It's okay. Okay, that is definitely one way.
What?
It worked.
I mean,
no question.
If it works, it works. Okay, I'm a little bit concerned. No rings. You know, you don't want to be in this situation too much.
It's fine. What's the worst that could happen?
Mindless Pit getting mushy mold. I love the mushy mole loop. It's so good. Unfortunately, going back down, going back up. Do we get up, down? Yeah, we got up, down.
Let's up, down.
Up, down. Why not get excited over something that's, you know, pretty trivial? You push up, you push down.
Okay, but the up downs in casino night, not casino night, carnival night. Everyone struggles with those up downs in carnival night.
That's fair. That's fair.
Like, it's not at all obvious that you're supposed to up down those.
There we go. Mindless Pit.
Oh no, Ciphern goes the wrong way.
No!
But does not fall down. That is good. Just got to get a nice big whack.
There we go. Getting a bit over. Using the weights in order to fly up into the air. Unfortunately, it looks like we're going to be going to the left here. It happens on accident every once in a while.
It is one of the best 2 directions, so it's completely fine.
Yeah, luckily it wasn't too much backtracking. I just...
No. So yeah, we're just nicely on the middle route now.
Yeah, you'd be surprised how easy it is to accidentally putt the wrong direction. It's very, very doable. Okay. Luckily, Ciphern getting a couple of the extra rings.
Oh, okay. Oh, I was actually
gosh.
worried there that we were going to land right on top of that spike, but we are safe for now.
No! Mushimo! Stop it!
It's fine, it's fine.
Oh, good. Good bounce off the wall. Okay, and we might have enough speed to just...
Nope.
Nope, not quite. Okay, we are still under the 8-minute limit for Ciphern. Ciphern's doing a good job here. Yeah, figuring out the exact power that you want to get while... What? I guess Sonic just decided to stand there. We'll take it.
Slopes are weird. Slopes are weird. I don't know what else to say. We've seen a couple players struggle with it. Ooh, very nice.
Okay.
Okay, there's not much time left, but we are very close to the end of the stage, so I think we are going to squeeze under 8 minutes. And zoom, okay. Meanwhile, Mindless Pit is not far behind in the stage at all. Okay, did unfortunately hit the side of the screen. You cannot go through the side of the screen. Ooh, and hit right into the axe.
Axe, man!
Got axed. Got axed. Okay, oh, we are underneath. That is not always where you want to be. But we did see a player earlier did a very quick clear.
You can get some pretty quick hits.
There
we go! Ciphern in 746. Beautiful.
Indeed.
Okay, up next, a zombie. Feel free to go ahead and step up and get rockin'. Afterwards, let me just make sure. We've got Slab gonna be the next player. After that will be French Toast. French Toast, are you here? Perfect, come on over. Yeah.
So mine.
Did I get?
Okay, Mindless Pit. Ooh, no,
Yeah,
the dragonfly.
I'm sorry. Welcome to my brain. Yeah, thank you.
Okay, Mindless Pit made it out of the up-down zone onto the boss. So it's going to have time in the low 7 minutes, it looks like. Okay, bound. I think that was actually a hit on the boss, not on the axe, so we'll take it.
Good. I mean, getting an early hit can save a little time. 7-10 for Mindless Pit.
Nice.
Fantastic. Max Chop, go ahead and step up, and we will... Let me go ahead and jot that time down for Mindless Pit. 7-10. Zombie currently going through the beginning of this. Zombie is here actually at the event helping with the escape room. I work with him. It's gonna be a lot of fun. I'm glad that we have a lot of different events going on at this marathon. I mean, the vendor alley, I love that we have so many artists that are up there right now. It's the first marathon where we've had that, and I was super excited when I heard about that.
Well, a zombie sucking in endless repetition. This one is escapable. We don't have to take a mulligan, but
remember, you do have a little ground control occasionally, like holding the down on the D-pad can make it so that you stop moving. Right and left, especially.
Is the easiest way to stop rolling. You generally want to hold the button if you want to stop moving.
Oh, there we go. Good. It's okay, it's just Sonic things. Okay. Mac Chop getting the small chip shot over the button, grabbing some of the rings there. They're not coins, I swear.
I mean, if we could, but they're currency, right?
Can you buy stuff with rings? No.
Yes.
What can you buy?
Lots of things. You can buy hot dogs and chili dogs. You can buy chili dogs.
Right. Show me a Sonic game where you can buy chili dogs with rings, and I'll go ahead and count it.
Okay, go play Sonic Unleashed.
Okay. Well, you've won me over. I'm gonna have to play Sonic Unleashed now.
I mean, okay, day stages Sonic Unleashed are just actually some really good stuff. It's the night stages. I think the night stages are a little fun, but they're not really what people wanted out of a Sonic game, I think. But I enjoyed them.
Okay.
Yeah, we have both players very similar spots. I don't think it's not exactly. Is it exactly the same spot? It might be the same spot.
Yeah, it looks like it. Yep. Same flowers, mushrooms. I don't know.
I mean,
mushrooms are like weird moldy flowers.
I don't think they are, but I don't know enough about mushrooms to really. I'm not a fungologist.
Myolysis?
Oh, right. It's not anything like fungi. Okay.
Probably, yeah.
You're right. It is mine.
Mycologist?
Mycologist.
There we go.
Thank you, English major.
/ the person in the audience who said it out loud.
Oh, I didn't even hear that. My bad. Yeah, a zombie is having a little bit of trouble with this spike. It's rude. It is really just rude. Okay, we are over. Nope. Bounced right back down.
That is fine. Well, let me go ahead and check just to see how we're doing. Yeah, I think that we are going to be able to get through everybody else who's signed up on the list. We might not have much time after that, but if so, we may be able to have a couple people go again. Again, if you are tight on time, and it looks like you will have to leave early and you have already signed up, feel free to come and talk to us because we can get you up earlier on the list. Looks like MacChop getting up on the top route here. Beautiful. Touching the spikes, but that is fine. We've got the checkpoint. Checkpoint normally matters. Not going to matter too much during this since we are planning for this to be deathless and under 8 minutes. Those are our limits. If you die, if you hit 8 minutes, you're out. Sayonara.
Sayonara, Shadow the Hedgehog. Sonic.
Shadow the Sonic.
Yeah, that's Shadow. Rouge says Shadow. Yeah, that's talking to Shadow in that cutscene. I definitely have played SHB too many times.
You know, I just never really got too much into Sonic. I feel like I've missed, like, a very important part of gaming, and I just need to get through more Sonic games.
I mean, yeah, no, Sonic game's good.
Yeah, they're essential.
No, they're essential.
No, that's my sister. Okay, Zombie currently just trying to get the low swing in order to get around the ramps. Beautiful job
like we're
there.
Back to the
gotta get some good air snolfs going on here.
Yeah,
Unfortunately, it's a bit hard.
Great, but just gotta go in there with power. That works.
Oh, there we go. But yeah, as long as you don't have to deal with the mushy mole, you can continue on. And
meanwhile, I think that is the last up-down machine is where MacChop is, but MacChop has no rings and is being chased by a bunch of butter droids. Oh, Tolf has taken care of one of them. Bill Tolf, and MacChop gets the other one.
Gotta defend Tolf.
Tolf can defend them. Tolf can't die. It's fine. Tolf is immortal.
I don't care. Protect the boy.
Okay. But Tolf is a strong, independent fox that don't need no man.
I think Fox needs a lot of help. I gotta be honest. Like, poor innocent.
Yeah. Oh,
what was that?
Snulfed out of the loop-de-loop somehow. I have actually never seen that before. Very
interesting. MacChop onto the boss here. Could go pretty quickly. Let's see how MacChop is able to deal. And we've got the high hit. That is perfect. This is going to be a completion, probably.
I'm pretty sure we got this. 5:53, fantastic.
There
time.
we go. Slab, come on up. Our next player. Great job there, MacChop.
I like the velocity music.
Yeah, Zombie is getting close to the 8-minute limit that we have right now. Fantastic effort, you know, considering that, you know, this game is not easy.
Not even this slightest.
Not at all. And just being willing to sit in front of people, honestly, it takes a lot. Oh, Zombie actually played Repo, when we did the Repo run for Power Up with Pride,
cool.
was one of my partners there. Unfortunately, we are at the 8-minute limit for Zombie. We're gonna have to call that. Great job here. Yeah, you're right at the boss. I know. Oh, so close. Yeah. But yeah, we'll go ahead and have French Toast step on up. I mean, yeah,
okay.
He's dead.
But yeah.
Fine, I'll write the time, whatever. If you want me to write a time, I'll write a time for you. There we go, 8:28. Go on up, French Toast.
Yeah, Slab. Ooh, Slab managing to bubble shield their way out of that little opening section. Actually using the bubble shield to their advantage.
Look at this movement. I told you the bubble shield is the best.
Respectfully disagree, but Slab making it work.
Yeah, deciding to go over the loop-de-loop rather than through it. Yeah, in order to get through the loop-de-loop, you got to do a low shot. French Toast quickly getting to the cutscene in order to activate that. Fantastic. The next two players in line, by the way, let me go ahead and make sure that I have everybody here. It looks like Nardy20, are you here? Okay, you will be next, followed by Lancefire99. Lancefire99. Okay. Cool.
Yeah, Slab has escaped the confines of the bubble. Goes to the floor, but that's fine. Who needs floors anyways? Actually making really quick time through this level.
Oh yeah. There goes Slab going up on the upper path here. French Toast getting into the ground. Oh, you can get out. There you go.
Found the fire shield, does not want it. Rejected fire shield.
Well, I mean, I think French Toast started the putt before having the opportunity to really
that
do
is
anything.
cannot, that is a null path only. I don't believe you can get through that.
Sorry, Sonic. Time to go back. Okay. I think French Toast is going to be able to get out of the pit.
You cannot mulligan once you start a shot, no.
Unfortunately, yeah, French Toast is just going to have to backtrack a little bit. Unfortunately, you can't
because
mulligan.
You started a shot, you cannot take a mulligan. Yeah, you only can.
So good luck getting out of here.
You just need to, go. You just need to go up.
Yeah, this is the first time that we've seen somebody make it down here. But it looks like French Toast getting out of there. Beautiful. Yeah, big thing is, where do you go from here? Since we know that there's going to be some backtracking. Of course. Yeah. Thank you, Snulf, for bouncing off the terrain. I appreciate it. What?
That is one way out of that area. Unfortunately,
French Toast will go ahead. Great job for doing.
Sometimes the floors do not work.
This is the first time today that we've seen somebody clip through the floor and die that way. Amazing job. What a way to end that run. Of course, if we do have extra time at the end, you're welcome to step on up. Otherwise, we will have Nardy20 come and join us. Feel free to step on up. French Toast, that was amazing, okay? I love it. I mean, I will never forget Slab, 438. I wasn't even looking, and Slab is already through. What the crap?
Not very quick time. Well done.
Yes, so our next two players are stepping up, Slab, and we should have... Welcome to my brain, Lancefire99. Okay, and Nardi20. Both of them will just be going to the cutscene to begin with. Nardi bonking a little bit. I mean, welcome to golf controls. It happens occasionally.
That little section, surprisingly hard to squeeze yourself into.
Okay, the next two players, The Beast 721. If you are here, feel free to step on up. Oh, The Beast, the victor of the PS1 Mystery Tournament at, I believe, the last GDQ. Fantastic job. Yeah. Let's see. Yeah, if you can point out.
So both of our players starting out near the beginning, you're already getting out of the uneven bar section decently quickly. Unfortunately, Lancefire being very hard blocked by this Dragonfly. Okay, we are through. On to next obstacles. Yeah, just... Oh, that is an unfortunate damage. Meanwhile, Lancefire taking a slightly different route. Found themselves some uneven bars. Nice quick air snull to get off of those, but is stuck against some spikes. You cannot bounce off of sprites. Sprites will kill your momentum. Mushroom Guy, deciding Nardi is not going fast enough, has decided to help. Okay, now just needs to get a nice low shot. Any amount of air there will cause you to go up into the air. You do need to make a low shot if you want to stay on the ground. Very nice. But we are back onto these uneven bars right before the up-down machines. We saw a couple people struggle because you need to get very quick. Ooh, very nice. Gets right onto the up-down machine, making quick. So a lot of players struggle with that, and already making very quick work of it.
Honestly, this is looking really good with how fast Nardi is getting through some of this. Unfortunately, hitting the spring, not a huge deal because, you know, a little less speed means that you can get through some of this.
I mean, you got to preview the area and then take a second shot. That's never a bad thing, getting a little extra sight. This is a bit of a nasty spot. You're being guarded pretty hard.
Oh, there we go.
That works.
Path.
Okay. I love the creativity.
I approve. Just need to make sure that you do not get hit when you have no rings. Otherwise, that's instant out of it.
Well, that is a ring gotten. Let's see what path Nardi decides to take. Decides to take the forward path. Gonna have to dodge some mushroom bowl bombs.
Pretty
Does
doable,
so very nicely. And revisits.
Yeah, help us out, Mushy.
Okay, help us again. Thank you. Okay, we've stabilized.
We're gonna get through this.
Meanwhile, on Lancefire's side, Lancefire also low on rings. Going to probably want to pick one up before going too much farther.
Okay.
Nardi back onto the top path.
Yeah, I recognize this spot pretty well. We've seen it quite a few times. I think that it's about the midpoint, maybe a little past the midpoint. Ooh, a little backtracking here, but just one good swing should...
Unfortunately, that was
what?
You fell.
Nardi, no!
Oh no!
Nardi, that is death. We can have you come back and replay it. We've got extra time at the end, but otherwise, give it up for Nardi. Great job here. Good job clipping through the terrain in true Sonic fashion. The Beast, get on up and play for us. Oh, and yeah, welcome. The Beast 721 is up here right now. After that, we will have Sonic 9 JCT, followed by... Yes. No problem.
Meanwhile, Lancefire stuck in an endless bit of a loop. Still, okay, does have some rings now. Always good to have some security. But looks like Lancefire trying to roll down onto this lower section, but without hitting the spring that launches you back up.
That's all right. Okay, Sonic 9 will be next, and then after that, we will have our friend. It should be. Let's see. We just. Oops. Oops.
That is the name.
Afterwards.
Oops is the next person.
Oops is after that. Yeah.
Meanwhile, the Beast going quickly along, got in very. Anytime you see someone get out of that opening section in under a minute, that means they're very quickly getting the feel for the controls.
Yeah, Lancefire getting a little bit of this troll bouncing back and forth. That's not too unexpected. Now, of course, the Beast, yeah, if you all didn't watch the PS1 Mystery Tournament Finals at the last GDQ, you should absolutely go and watch it. The Beast was an absolute joy in that.
Yeah, and that was a nice quick shot there, getting the mole mushroom down before the mole mushroom could get them. But unfortunately, nobody can protect you from the Butter Droid. Unfortunately, we have no rings, and that Butter Droid is going to come back. Oh, no, that is a death.
The Beast, we unfortunately do need to count that as a completion, so great job there. If we do have time at the end, we can have some people come back up, but otherwise, please come on up, Sonic. This is Sonic 9 JCT. Okay, feel free to familiarize yourself. I've got the sticky note up there just to tell you what the controls are, and whenever you're ready, you may begin.
Meanwhile, Lancefire running low on time, but is at the fire shield, is near the boss.
We do have...
did get sent down, though, and the Butter Droids not being kind at all.
Yeah, for those, this is the up-down machine. Just gotta up and down in order to get it to move. For those who are just showing up, we do have an 8-minute limit, as well as if you are dead, you are cut off. And Lancefire, great job here, pretty close to the end. And seriously, just put in a great amount of effort. Good job. Okay, let's go ahead and bring in our next player. Oops. Yes. Oops, it's a nerd. That is the name that we've got here.
Yeah.
Meanwhile, Sonic is playing Sonic.
Given the name, I'm gonna guess has played normal Sonic 3 and Knuckles a few times. Probably knows this level layout like the back of their hand.
Yeah, or maybe just like Sonic 2 for Game Gear, you know?
What is the 9th Sonic game? That's the question.
The 9th Sonic game, I don't know.
So, so you have Sonic 1 through 3, Sonic CD, Sonic and Knuckles. You got the 5 Genesis games. Chaotix, Sonic R, Sonic Jam. Do we want to count Sonic Jam? I'm going to count Sonic Jam.
Sure.
So Sonic Adventure 1 is going to be 9th game if I'm not missing anything.
Well, let me go just check real quick. Do we have Cannon Swift here? Cannon Swift, you will be next. And then we will have, after Cannon Swift, Dragomorph. Dragomorph, are you here? Okay, come on up. We'll get you two in line, ready to roll. Quite literally, a lot of rolling going on. Okay. Sonic taking a mulligan, actually probably a good idea at that point.
Sonic had a very good location there. Trying to go left, unfortunately got a little height, wound up just bouncing off of the wall. Don't know if that's gonna be enough power.
That's all right. Sometimes.
But that's a good idea, I think, to just get up this way.
Yeah, you either have to mash really quickly to get the low ring in order to do like a no elevation, or wait for the full cycle.
Now, Oops found the oh-so-fun Dr. Robotnik TV. Why does that exist?
What does it do?
It makes you take damage.
Really?
Yeah.
What?
Yeah.
And Sonic is at the place where a mulligan is going to be required. Yeah, it is not really possible to get out
thankfully had
there.
a jump right before it, so that's going to be very
Oh,
effective. Nice
look at
shot.
that.
What a,
Into the loop.
what a snulfer. It just falls back into the spring up to the top route. Very nice.
Okay, that works.
There's a spring there in the floor. I just clipped in. I guess they just clipped into it very slightly.
Okay, unfortunately getting sent back a little bit.
Okay,
Not
we know where we are. We were here a second ago. Okay. Did not hit the spring that time. I don't understand this game sometimes. Launched a little bit in the air. Okay, looks like we're gonna backtrack down. Okay, back onto this platform. How are we taking it this time? Okay, we're on the green.
On the green.
Oh no, he's jumped off of the umbrella on Oops into her side. Gonna have to move quickly.
Oh no!
No!
Oops! That is a death. Great job to Oops. It's a nerd. Thank you so much.
Yeah, meanwhile, Sonic is at the Flame Shield, very close to the end. Looks like it's gonna be a fantastic time. Did fall down to the up-down machine. Ooh. Okay, does have a ring. One of the Butter Droids is alive. It does have a ring, so we should be fine. Even the Butter Droid decides to be a very mean. Very nice defensive play right there. That was beautiful. And does an air snulf to take out both enemies. My goodness,
Honestly,
that is
really
gorgeous.
impressive tech going on here.
Indeed. And on to the boss arena.
Yeah, pretty quick kill if you manage to get the appropriate height here.
Yeah, it looks like Sonic going for the strat that we've seen a lot of times today. Yeah, gonna be an excellent time, right around 5 minutes.
.502.
Very
Fantastic
nice.
job there, Sonic 9. And I have that written down, so our next player, feel free to step on up.
Is that their number or is that TBCR's number?
This is going to be Sonic. It's Sonic's number.
Okay, got it.
Okay. Yeah, you may qualify, so I'll keep that in mind.
Yeah, probably will qualify with that time. Yeah.
Yeah. Okay, we've got Dragomorph coming up on the right side.
Meanwhile, Cannon Swift is off to a very quick start. Unfortunately, right as I say that, gets hit by a mole mushroom from the mole. Does make it past very quickly. On to these double uneven bars that we've seen a bit of struggle. Okay, this is not the one where we've seen struggle, just because a quick air snulf out of it. Very nice.
The next two players that I've got on my list, Raza. Yes, feel free to come on up. And then I've got, I believe that's Radamero.
Yeah, Radamero.
Radamero, are you here? Okay, yeah, come on over. Dragomorph going over one of the loop-de-loops, doing a good job there. Getting some great progress. For those who wonder, by the way, the tournament will be happening throughout the week. This is qualifiers. The top 16 will be moving into the tournament, and I will send messages out as soon as I have literally any capacity. It's going to be chaotic, but I will try to let people know as soon as possible. So Yes, get ready for the fun. I appreciate everybody coming and supporting the various players, and no matter how they do, like, the thing is, with a game like this, you don't know how you're going to do. You never know, and there is no shame if it ends up not working for you. This is kind of a troll game, gotta be honest, and understandably, people are feeling the troll occasionally. So any sort of effort, any... that was a cool...
That was different.
Different thing.
Anyways. Oh, that was in the very pretty air snulf off of the uneven bars, and your reward is more uneven bars.
Yeah, Ken and Swift, meanwhile, got a wonderful spike boost out of a pit and actually killed the dragonfly in the process while having iframes. I don't believe it was on purpose, but it ended up working out just fine. And you know what? You take credit for those things.
Absolutely.
Okay, Ken and Swift doing as flat of a roll as possible and ended up being successful.
Oh, beautiful roll right there.
Yeah. Of course, the Mushy Mole showing up, trying to cause some problems, not being an issue at all. Dragomorph is just trying to decide where do I want to putt from.
Yeah,
deciding
we've seen a lot of players get stuck here. We've seen a couple people come up with some nice strats. Let's see how Dragomorph responds.
Yeah, that's the thing. Like, how do you deal with places where you have to do quite a bit of verticality with golf controls?
But speaking of verticality, we are on to the boss on Ken and Swift's side. Looks like we're waiting for a big shot to come up. There we go. And that is going to be the boss down.
Beautiful. Okay, Cannon Swift gets a 435. Great job.
Fantastic time.
Feel free to come on over, Cannon Swift. I should chat with you. Our next player, Rozza, R-O-Z-Z-A, will be coming. Well, thank you so much. Okay, Radamero will be our next player, followed by, let's see, it should be Avak Jam. Avak Jam, are you here? Perfect. Yeah, and we have had multiple people here waiting for hours to play. I appreciate your patience here. Yeah, hopefully this has been entertaining enough to keep you going. I mean, we're snulfing here. Snulf is what life is about, you know?
Snulf is love, snulf is life. This is definitely known. But thank you. It is fantastic to see so many people excited to maybe not play snulf in particular, but that is
okay, Rosa.
Rosa, please reset. You need to play as snulf, not Tolf. Yeah.
Yeah. So all you need to do is hit start from here, and you should be good to go.
Just press start, and you should be good.
Yeah, there you go.
Oh, jumps off. Okay, bounces out of the spike pit onto land. Very nice.
Dragomorph getting some good rolls going here. We'll have to see how they do. How do you get out of this?
Unfortunately, that is not how you get out of that section.
Dragomorph, great job here. Unfortunately, that is a death. Die clipping through a ramp. I approve. Perfect. Okay, we've got our next player stepping up. Okay, the sound defense will be after Avak Jam, so that is our order. Okay. Okay, meanwhile, Radamero just in the beginning here. Again, a lot of short swings that you need to do in order to get through this area. And also sort of learning how air controls work and if you can do an air snulf after hitting the vertical spring. You
very nice there, getting straight out of it. So it looks like both of our players trying to get their feet under them, as it were, which might not be the correct move, given that you are a ball, and therefore will not be using your feet.
Yeah, but we got the up-down machine. That's really what matters here.
I mean, okay, we decided to get off the up-down machine. That is perfectly okay. And we are instead going to take some uneven bars.
I'm not sure where that up-down machine takes you, or if it even takes you anywhere.
I mean, it takes you up. Up is good.
Yeah, the unfortunate thing with these 2 bars is learning how to do the air snulf, but Rosa did it. Second try. Beautiful job there. One of the benefits for being a golf ball is that you're always in ball form, or at least usually considered in ball form. And so if enemies touch you and they don't inherently hurt you while you're in a ball, they die.
One of the big exceptions, though, is the up-down machine. On the up-down machine, you are vulnerable.
Well, I mean, you're not ball form when you're doing up-down. You got to work those biceps. Can you be a ball and work your biceps? No, that's not how it works. Do balls have biceps? No.
I mean, a snulf ball does have biceps, though. Like, the arms are still in the ball, right?
Yeah, sure. I suppose.
Yeah, it looks like Rosa taking some a decently speedy path right there. Going to probably pop up. Yep, gonna pop up to the top route now.
Not a bad idea. This is generally about the halfway point, a little past the halfway point. Radamero making some quick progress here, though. Oh, beautiful air snulf by Rosa there. I love whenever I see
unfortunately,
an air
though,
snulf.
has hit the place from which you cannot escape, is going to have to take a mulligan.
Oh, that is fine. As long as you can quickly identify that you need to mulligan, that's not a big deal. Rosa doing a lovely swing while standing vertically. I love when that happens.
Rosa slowly creeping forward, wants to shoot. Oh, nice shot right through the gap above the fire shield. They are extremely close to the balls already. It's going to be a fantastic time for them.
This is going very quickly, yes. And we are already to the lumberjack. Oh, he's angry. Or he's a robot. I don't know. Hard to tell.
Well, he's definitely a robot. But robots can also be angry.
Can they? I don't know. I feel like he's an emotionalist lumberjack.
I mean, give it a few years for the singularity, and we'll find out how angry robots are.
Have you ever chopped trees down?
I have not.
Good job. 422. Fantastic time there.
Yeah, Radamero also nearing the end, coming up on the fire shield spot themselves.
Yeah, Radamero trying to use a little ground control in order to not bonk the spikes, and that ended up being successful. Yeah, while taking a little extra time to get through this, it looks like rolling back and forth paid off. Okay, Alvak Jam just getting set up right now. There is a sticky note informing how the controls work, so all you need to do from here, hit start and get going. Meanwhile, Lumberjack's time is up. He will be dead in just a second.
Yeah, 4:30, right after our 4:22. Very nicely done.
I'm writing it here, 4:30?
Radamero got 4:30, not up. Oh, Avic's on there twice. Okay.
Yeah, that is fine. Well, our next player, from what I can see, is Juho here. Juho, come on up, Juho. Let's get you rolling. Oh, no, Ovak. Yeah, if there is time at the end, we can let you go. Okay. The sound defense. Go ahead and hop on up, and then Juho will be next. And yeah, if we do have extra time at the end, people are allowed to do a second attempt. Feel free to step up. Yes. Perfect. Juho, of course, has a run of during Silly Block here. I'm trying to remember. It's Rose and Camellia, I believe. Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, there's a shirt. Yes, it qualifies for Silly Block, absolutely.
Okay, I'm only vaguely familiar because of Mamuana, so.
Well, both of the players off to a start. Sound Defense just trying to get over this switch, and
That
there
is
we
one way to switch a switch.
It's, yeah, I honestly didn't think that was going to work. Okay, the two players after this, let me go ahead and make sure that I do have everybody here. I believe we've got Gigasertz and Tom Pocket.
Sound Defense hurting my... Not good for my heart watching those hits into the butterfly.
Juho doing some kind of funny looking air snolfs, ends up working out fantastic. Sound Defense right over the Mushy Mole, my biggest nemesis. Actually, no, I like him. I like him. He's pretty good.
I mean, you haven't... Act 2 is where the mushy moles get really mean, though.
Oh,
Once
really?
you play Act 2, you will no longer feel that way.
Good air snolf by Sound Defense. Yeah, learning how to air snolf well in this game, it takes a little work, but barely over the spikes. I thought that was going to be pain, but nah, it ended up being fine. And a beautiful roll by Sound Defense. Juho trying to get the air snolf going on. Unfortunately, not quite working out. I think they'll get it this time, though. Okay. Sound Defense skipping the up-down machine and moving on to the next area here. Juho just trying to get over these spikes. Spikes are a little bit of a nemesis because while you can do an air snolf after touching them, it's honestly just better to go up over them if you're able to. Of course, like the terrain in this place just feels a little bit weird. Like it's not completely flat. I'm not completely sure how it works.
It is bumpy. It is just literally a bumpy. It is a rocky road, if you will.
Ah, there we go. Juho getting through the loop-de-loop. I didn't think that was gonna work, but luckily it did. And
that spike from downtown by the mole, though. Okay, there's a couple ways out here. What way is Sound Defense going to take?
Looks like we are doing a high...
That's very nice.
Beautiful chip shot.
And sometimes you just skip mechanics in a snolf game by just going up.
Honestly, it's not a bad policy, at least the first time that you're playing. If there's an obstacle, going over it, if at all possible, is a great plan. Okay, beautiful swing by Sound Defense, just getting up into this area. That's about the halfway point, perhaps a bit past it. Of course, depending on how you do, the second half of the stage can go fairly quickly. Yeah, the unfortunate thing, of course, with a golfing game like this is that you really can't see very far ahead of you. So while occasionally you do want to do big shots, I know, like Spamton, he would love playing this. It's just occasionally not what you want to do in this game because you don't see where you're going. And if you don't have the level memorized, you're possibly going to be in trouble. But, you know, the first time that you play through a game, that's fine. You know, take risks. High risk, high reward. Low reward sometimes. No reward occasionally, but, you know, take the risk.
Take risks, get messy, make mistakes,
There we
as
go.
the old song says.
Which song?
Magic School Bus.
Okay. I wasn't a Magic School Bus
You
kid.
never saw Magic School
I
Bus?
saw a couple of them. I just, I think I was a little old. 454 for the sound defense. Give it up. Fantastic job there.
Absolutely fantastic.
454. And it looks like we've got our next player, Gigasertz, coming up on the stage. Juho, meanwhile, pretty close to the end of the stage, it looks like. Yeah, feel free, Giga, to look at the sticky note. It has information on what you need to do to get rolling. Okay, Juho getting a bit of a bounce, and this is about what I consider the halfway point, although it
That was
can...
a nice shot there, though.
Yeah, the next half of the level can go quickly depending on the route that you decide, or that you are able to go through. So we'll see what Juho is able to do here. Meanwhile, Gigasertz getting started, and uh-oh, Knuckles showing up, that silly boy. Oh no, I hit a switch and closed it. Sneaky, sneaky.
Yeah. Oh, very nicely done. Falling on the right side of that switch. Does not even have to worry about the chip shot. Unfortunately, does have to now go forwards, which is harder than it looks sometimes.
Yeah, I mean, we're dealing with golfing. Oh, beautiful air snulf by Gigasertz. I'm not even upset about that damage, honestly. Better to take a hit and make a little bit of forward progress when you are when you're snulfing, you know? Okay. Also, question, does Sonic have an air attack in this game?
Yes, so if you have no shield and you press the button in midair, you do a little insta-shield. So for, I think it's like a quarter second, you have basically a bigger hurt box. And you can go through invulnerability of the enemy. Juho doing some very nice dodges of the Butter Droid. Ooh,
Go away.
coming back.
No!
No!
How dare you, Butter Droid?
Okay, looks like Butter Droid. Tall, good job. You are credit to team.
Tolf is there, just rolling.
Sure, that is definitely how walls work.
I mean, if you get up, you get up.
And
I'm not
speaking of
complaining.
up, we are getting up to the boss on Juho's side.
Beautiful. Juho is going to get a clear as long as they play it safe. Yeah, this is going to work out just fine.
7-14.
There we go. 7-14 for Juho. Tom Pocket. Great job. All right. We have our next player, and as it turns out,
Yeah, so if
for
you...
everybody I have called out, I do not believe I have anybody else left. Is anybody else needing to do a first attempt here? Anybody? How about a second attempt? If you would like a second shot.
Let's just start a line right over here.
Yeah, and we will get through as many of you as possible. Okay, so we will start with Ciphern, go with Thab, go with... Let's try to like form a straight queue.
Okay,
That way
take them all again. Just take them all again.
Oh no!
I can... Okay.
Okay, Dowolf, the Snulf expert, is coming to try to help out Gigasertz. Let's see if we can get out of this nasty situation that could possibly be a soft lock. We'll see. Oh, what?
I played a lot of Snuff.
Your previous time. Let me go ahead and check 747. Yes. Well, I don't know what type of magic you work there, Dowolf, but you got...
Okay, so let's explain this because it's fun. So, when you take a mulligan while having a shot fired, when the mulligan gets triggered, you won't move anywhere, but you will lose all momentum. So we just have to time the mulligan shot so that you lose all momentum while you are at the bottom of the slope.
You know what? So that you don't all have to just stand this entire time, let's just go ahead and jot your name down in row 4 5.
Oh no! Gigasertz going the wrong way. I think that makes sense, yeah.
Okay, Tom Pocket on the up-down machine. Of course, this one, I don't know exactly where, well, I guess it takes you up. Big surprise.
I mean, up in general, in Snulf games, the higher route is going to be the easier route because it's the route that you can fall off of. Not always, though. Sometimes you do want to go low.
You'll take the high road and I'll take the low road.
Yeah, Gigasertz finding one of the faster paths through that little midsection of the level. Going to have to hustle, but I think a completion is still on the table. Unless they get bounced.
Well, I mean, you're gonna bounce your ball. That's what balls do. Unfortunately, Mushy
Ooh,
Mole
nice
causing
shot.
problems. Yeah, sometimes all you need is one good swing. And you make
Absolutely.
a lot of good
I mean, that is
progress.
just advice for life in general. Just keep taking shots until you take a good one.
We are on to the boss for Gigasertz.
Ooh, I think we hit the boss a little early, so we're not going to get quite on top of it yet. That's perfectly okay. Okay, now we are on top of it. Yeah, gonna just need... How high did you go?
Very high. We're gonna have to see if you can kill the boss before he finishes his lumber. Oh, and there we go, 6-11. Fantastic. Ciphern, get on up. You are going next. Okay, 6-11 for Gigasertz.
Yeah, meanwhile, Tom Pocket, very nicely done, right onto the up-down machine. You know, we've got... just getting out of that area, that's definitely one of the hard areas to get out of. Unfortunately, you do have another hard area coming up. Dragonfly giving you a nice little painful stop, but hey, it's a stop. Looks, okay, Tom Pocket trying to go low. Unfortunately, it is very hard to control yourself going low. And we are right back into the Dragonfly.
Yeah,
Ciphern, you want to reset because you're in Act 2.
Yeah, feel free to go ahead
Yeah,
and...
reset, you're in Act 2. So, there you go.
Yeah.
Ah, okay, all good then.
Now, I was getting excited. I didn't know what happened in the second half of this.
Yeah, oh, right, yeah, we gotta get you to play it then.
I need to play this.
I mean, I can make it my subscriber game for you.
All right. All right. Yeah, luckily, like, life gets a little bit calmer again in August, so there will be a possibility of Snulf in my future. Wait, do you want me to play normal Sonic? Or do you want me to golf?
I want you to play both.
Oh, okay.
But, I mean, we can start with whichever one you want. Probably start with normal.
Ooh.
Tom Pocket definitely struggling a little bit to get control in this section. It's a bit tricky.
It's understandable. Tom Pocket. That's all right. Yeah, this area, it's not super straightforward where you need to go. And, if you just go max speed, sometimes you just end up looping around to where you were to begin with.
Indeed.
Yeah, Ciphern, meanwhile, putting in a lot of work. Ciphern has been around the speedrunning community for quite a while. One thing I didn't talk about during this whole thing, by the way, is that this is, even though people technically may have seen or played this game or even the base Sonic 3, most of Kusogrande is considered a blind tournament, which means that the players have not played. And most of the players here have not played this before. It's a different set of skills when it comes to sort of a mystery tournament of sorts because, you're adapting on the fly. You're learning as you go. You're not just practicing over and over again. You get to react and learn as you play. And it's a set of skills that I love to see. I've been putting tournaments on for almost 10 years. This is the 9th year that I've been doing tournaments. And it's just great to see, like, that there are specific skills that people do develop. You tend to see some of the same people doing well over and over in mystery tournaments because, you know, they've learned how to adapt on the fly. And still, I do see people, like, I personally don't think I'm the best mystery runner. I still enjoy doing it. I love it. But, you know, I recommend everybody give some sort of mystery tournament a shot. You know, play games that you've never played before because there's no expectation for you to be a pro. The only expectation is that you play the game. No!
Oh, no, that is another death for
Ciphern, what the crap? Great job there. That's a death I haven't seen before. The Beast, 721, get up there.
You know, looks like Tom Pocket is making some real progress, but unfortunately is coming up on time. Don't think it is quite possible. Yeah, there's quite a bit more than 20 seconds left in the level, but fantastic attempt.
Yeah, great effort here, and again, no expectation for people to do well in a game that's made to troll you. Give it up for Tom Pocket. Great job here. We'll need Nardi. Hop on up. Perfect. Okay, Thab. Going through the second attempt. For the second attempt, we're putting the limit on 6 minutes. Again, no deaths. You die. Unfortunately, even if it's the game's fault and it's not your fault, that's just how it goes sometimes in mystery tournaments, you know. Games robbing you of a victory happens way more often.
And it is a Kusogrande classic.
Yeah, and so, you know, I don't consider there to be any shame when, you know, somebody ends up dying or losing. It's just how things go.
Yeah, no, the goal is to have a good time, maybe discover a game that becomes your favorite. Nardi just slowly walking across.
Thab really trying to get this air snuff. There we go. Nardi bouncing on mushrooms. If I'm not mistaken, Nardi did have a death on the first attempt, so they're really trying to...
I believe she fell, one of the people who fell through the floor. Not quite, maybe I'm remembering wrong.
I feel like it. But yeah, just trying to be careful, making sure that nothing tragic happens here. And, you know, they're making a good effort right now, making a good amount of progress. Thab just skipping the up-down machine. That's fair. It's my favorite machine, but you don't have to use it, I guess.
It's just more time for you to spend on the up-down machine.
What's true? Mom, can I use the up-down machine?
Nice bounce off the badnik. That was, okay, this is the mulligan spot, so I want to take a mulligan real quick.
Yeah, Nardi will need to use a mulligan here in order to get out. And there we go. Ooh, beautiful swing right through some of the difficult terrain and even through the loop-de-loop. I didn't think that was going to be enough speed, but it ended up working.
Okay.
Okay, that's fine.
Now we just gotta, okay, that's one way to okay, that's a weird metaphor. What is it, like, the Beast, 2 minutes 40 in and is already at the flame shield.
Holy crap.
We are going to be seeing a very good time on their second attempt.
Yeah, I don't know if this will be fast enough to beat Author Blues, but this will probably be in the top
close.
few.
We're in the boss arena already.
Oh my gosh, this might be a new best time.
Oh, we got a lot of height, though.
I think it might be successful, though.
Oh.
Let's see. There we go.
13. Is that a new best? What was Author?
That is a new best by Thab. 3:13, the fastest time we have seen. Fantastic job beating Author Blues by 7 seconds. IrCheesecake 82, get on up. Schmumbler will be after that. So
Meanwhile, Nardi also looking like you're going to get an incredible time
What?
thrown.
very nice, Nardi. Yeah, this is not quite beating off their Blues, but this is a firm third place, 322.
Excellently done.
You know, sometimes you fall through the floor and you come back and you get a 322. That is great. Okay, Schmumbler stepping on up after IrCheesecake, or Schmumbler will be TBCR, and then not Electa. That's who I have here on this list. Let me just check on time to see how we're doing.
137.
Yeah, if there are a couple more people who do want one more attempt, you are welcome to bug me.
We don't know.
Welcome to my chaos here.
8, 6.
Okay, right now, Schmumbler getting through some of this stage. Sure, go. Yeah. Okay, getting some decent hops. IrCheesecake, of course, doing a little bit of the air snuff because the spikes are a sprite. If you end up touching the side while trying to, like while in the air, you end up being able to start using the puck controls again. So IrCheesecake gonna have to do the air snuff again. There we go, beautiful job backing up. And just needs to get the... No! How dare you, Mushy Mole?
Meanwhile, Schmumbler finds themselves inside the mulligan spot. Going to have to back out of that.
Oh, no! Why is Mushy Mole ruining everything? I'm gonna have some complaints to the mole department.
They'll just bury them.
Oh, okay. I like it.
The moles do not care. The third strongest mole does not care.
I feel like I know this reference.
It's Earthbound.
Oh, Earthbound. Okay,
Also
yeah.
Rizu.
It's another game that I've never completely played all the way through. I've played a lot of Earthbound, but I still haven't finished like the second half.
Oh wow, it's such a good game.
It's great.
Have you played
I've
Mother
seen
3?
it. No.
You should also play Mother 3.
Okay.
It's a sequel to Earthbound, so probably finish Earthbound first. But also a very good game.
Yeah, a little bit of its time, but I mean, that's kind of how things go. Welcome to the 90s. IrCheesecake getting some decent bounces, unfortunately dealing with spikes. Okay, over the spikes, beautiful.
Nice bounce off of the TV.
Unfortunately, Cheesecake's immortal enemy is the Mushy Mole.
We can kill them. They're not immortal.
Mortal enemy, fine, whatever.
This is
They respawn every time that you start the level.
just because.
Somewhat immortal.
I mean, like just because of no, I don't think that makes them immortal. I think the fact that there's new ones just means that we're constructing more.
Okay, yeah, maybe they just have lots of mole children waiting to get a job
I mean,
being a Mushy Mole.
I mean, it's Dr. Robotnik enslaving animals, right? That's the plot of this game.
Yeah. I mean, I guess it's better than Mario, where all of the people are turned into blocks,
But yeah,
and then
meeple-
you break them.
Wait, is that actually the plot?
Yes. In the Mushroom Kingdom, the people were, or the inhabitants were turned into the blocks. Every time that you destroy a block, you are murdering somebody in Mario lore.
Wow, I completely forgot this. Anyways, both of our players onto the boss. Gonna be great times from both of them.
Ooh, IrCheesecake got a hit on the bottom part of the Woodsman, but yeah, let's see. Schmumbler 358, fantastic job.
And Cheesecake in 24-24.
TBCR, feel free to hop on up and not elect. That was 424 for Cheesecake. Okay, so we've got our next two people, TBCR hopping up on the far screen, it looks like, and Not Electa on the close one. Close to me. Perfect. Cheesecake wasting no... Oh, TBCR wasting no time.
Yep. I mean, well, second time on this, you know what to expect. You know how the controls work. You just have to start snulfing.
Yep. I mean, that was a beautiful shot to get up there.
Oh, yeah, absolutely. Unfortunately, Tall helping you. Wow, I said that word weird. Helping you push down that switch. Very nice.
Good. I also want to say thank you to the other Kusogrande GMs and staff who are here who said that, hey, sure, I can go ahead and commentate if you get tired, and then I forgot to ask them. And now we're almost 4 hours into this, and I have not stopped talking for the entire time, and now I get to talk for another hour or so when I go to the improv panel.
I mean, do you have a plan for what you're going to say at the improv panel, or are you just going to wing it?
Literally, I have multiple pages of notes.
You have pages of notes for the improv panel?
Yes.
That feels entirely out of character.
No, I've studied comedy. Okay, it's very important. In order to appear like you're improvising, you have to do a lot of work.
That is
Okay.
fair. That is fair.
Come on, TBCR, you can get it. Just gotta get to a slow enough movement that you can actually pull off the swing. Unfortunately, the bubble shield, my best friend in this game, is back. What? Okay, that's a new way to get through. Bubble shield worked.
Unfortunately, has to get through this next section as well. Does take out that dragonfly. We've seen the dragonfly cause people no end of trouble. But yeah, this is a tricky little portion right here.
It is. Not Electa trying to get the air snulf. There we go. Up and over. Let's see if Not Electa can get through here. Okay, doing a small swing backwards and unfortunately going a bit down. That's fine. Like, this is what happens sometimes. Oh, beautiful
Nice
air snulf.
escape. That is what we like to see.
We
does have, however, the run back. It's not so salty run back of the parallel bars, unparallel bars, uneven bars. I just keep calling them other types of
just
bars.
the bars.
Just the bars.
The bars.
I'm
Yeah.
reminded of the Steven Universe. Just the what is it? The burnt parts. I forget what he calls
the
them.
bits.
The bits.
The
There we go.
bits,
Just
yeah.
the bits. Not Electa taking a little loop-to-loop around. TBCR. I'm not quite sure where TBCR is in the level right now.
TBCR is slightly past what I consider the halfway point.
Okay. Okay.
Although it might be a little bit past halfway. I don't know. It's complicated. I've never played this game. I call it halfway. Oh, never mind. We're right towards the end. I see a fire shield.
Yep.
Yeah, depending on the route that you take after the quote-unquote halfway point, it can go extremely quickly. And TBCR is on pace to set a decent time here. Let's see what TBCR is able to do. Bam. Beautiful rolls. And yes, you can see, like, having watched other players, having played through the level once.
Oh, no!
And having a run back. Oh, still a ring, still a ring. Oh,
Okay.
Not Electa's out. Oh, that was so close. TBCR 359. Beautiful. Okay, I believe it's you. Okay, Giga. Okay, Gigasertz getting up for a run back. Not Electa, meanwhile, putting in a decent amount of effort.
Yeah, Not Electa has reached the flame shield himself, so very close to the end now.
I just love the bounce back and forth. I mean, it's really difficult to negotiate when you're right next to these spikes. But that's a beautiful swing. Just needs to get enough speed to get through these loops, and Nuttalecta will be at the boss. Ooh.
Yep, just gotta.
There we go. That's what I'm talking about. I was thinking another swing would be needed, but nope, just enough rolling back and forth would hit it.
No rings, but should be yeah, we're fine.
This is fine. Lumberjack is going down. We do not have anybody else signed up. If anybody wants one more shot, we technically have enough time. Technically, you would just need to come talk to me. Good job. What was that time?
5:28.
5:28.
Sure, you can sign up now.
Go for it. Okay.
Strife 818.
Strife 818. Cool. Okay.
All right, go on up.
Perfect. Okay, I'll go ahead and get that done. Yeah, head on up. Sit down and get wrong.
Yep.
Yeah. Okay, Nintendo, you'll be after Giga.
You can start right now.
Yes, feel free to look at the controls on the sticky note. Just know you've got a limit of 6 minutes / 1 life. If you do die, unfortunately, that is the end of the attempt. But yeah, go ahead and get rolling whenever you want. Just hit start.
You're already there.
You're good. You can just hit start and you can begin. Yeah.
Okay. You need to load the state. Yeah. I'll load the state now. You change characters.
Oh, I'm sorry.
Yeah.
All good.
All right, am I good to go now?
Yep.
Yep. Okay, Gigasertz doing a little bouncing back and forth. That is kind of expected. Welcome to life.
All right. That did just get out of that area. That's still fine.
Okay, beautiful swing by Gigasertz. Gonna backtrack a little bit, falling down to the lower area. I don't think that's a bad idea.
Not at all. Not at all. Just as long as you're going forward eventually, you're all good.
Yeah, we've seen this section several times. You can just hit that spring on the left and go to the upper path. This is another way to go through it, but
You need a lot of speed to get up there. Much easier to just hit the spring.
yeah.
Oh no! Strife 89 got bodied by the mushroom mole. You know, Gigasertz is flying through the level now.
818. 818.
What did I say?
I don't know.
Okay.
We're tired. We've been talking for 4 hours. You know, that's kind of... This time has flown, though.
It
This
really
has been a blast. Seriously, I appreciate all of the interest that people have had in playing here. I hope that you have entered, like, especially anyone interested has entered some of the other tournaments here, because there are a lot of activities going on. Just, you know, check the board to see if there are signups for tournaments that interest you. Join them. Have fun.
Absolutely.
Yeah. Okay, Gigasertz on to the Axeman. The Lumberjack. With very, very boring flame coming out of his jetpack. Well, not even anymore. I guess he's done. 456 for Gigasertz. Perfect. Nintendork, feel free to get on up there. Okay, that was 456. Okay, I believe that we could technically have 1 or 2 more people go, but
Okay,
otherwise,
you need to mulligan from this spot strife. You cannot escape that area.
yeah. So there is a mulligan button listed on the sticky note. Feel free to, and there you go. Perfect. Yeah. Otherwise, if you somehow mess things up bad enough, Wolf has to come and save you.
That's only happened once so far. It's fine.
It's kind of amazing, though, like happening at all.
Yeah, it is, but I've seen a lot of weird things in my days.
Well, you've played a lot of Snulf.
I played too much Snulf,
Ah.
and yet I want more.
Again, many thanks to the person who did the ROM hack.
Dr. Melon.
Dr.
is
Melon.
my hero.
Now, question. I just saw LizStar walk in, who has not done an attempt. Were you wanting to? You are going to be literally the last player, Liz. Okay. Nintendo doing a good job of just trying to get through some of this area. Strife pretty close to the boss, actually. Like, not a whole lot to go. Just got to get through some of these loop-de-loops, and then we are on to the Lumberjack. Beautiful. That's what I love to see. Just the smooth roll. Strife getting the high shot. That should be good.
Yep.
This is going to be a boss clear.
Show me a 440. 440 indeed. Excellent time.
440. Perfect. Strife, if you can come over and give me your contact info so that if you are in the top 16, I can reach out to you for the tournament and get you scheduled. If that is your Discord name, LizStar, hop on up. It is your shot.
I don't know, Discord's that weird, like, numbers.
Yeah, or you can also put your phone number. Yeah, no more. Okay, perfect. So I will just make sure that you allow DMs.
Well, it should be profile on Discord.
Okay, LizStar, all you need to do from here is hit start, and you should be good to go.
You changed characters, LizStar, so please just reset the, there you go, yep.
Yeah.
Just, okay,
nope.
Reset, just press reset and then just press start, don't press A or other buttons on the controller. So restart, you need to restart because you swapped. Yeah,
And just hit start.
just hit start from here.
There we go. Okay. It doesn't look like it changed anything, but it did. That's okay.
And,
We've
yeah.
we've had to do that a few times
And so
today.
LizStar, I do know has Snulf before because LizStar, she is how I discovered Snulf way back in the day, if memory serves.
Nintendo doing the up-down machine. Yeah, gotta do up-down. Of course, LizStar has done fantastic in Kusogrande tournaments before, has been one of my GMs as well, and it's good to have her back playing. She took second place in the last Kuso Live, so it's just exciting to have her back. We'll see how she does.
Absolutely.
Yeah. Of course, considering that the Snulf hacks are kind of troll hacks, it's understandable that some people are going to do it a little bit easier than others. So, you know, even if people are experienced, they may...
But it does look like LizStar making sure to take the top route, which is, you know, never a bad choice in any Sonic game.
Ooh, very nice landing right on the edge.
I don't understand how you didn't fall off, but okay.
Okay, coming to a stop and gonna get a decent putt there. Swinging around the bar.
Fell down a bit, but that is fine. Immediately gonna pop back up.
Remind me next tournament to choose a qualifier that LizStar
Hasn't
hasn't played.
And then this.
Yeah, we only have ourselves to blame. That's fair. No, we're apparently anti-targeting you, I feel. And both players onto the Flame Shield jump. Very nicely done. LizStar immediately using the Flame Shield power-up to get through. It's like she's played this game before.
Yeah, thanks for at least coming in chat.
Yeah, so right onto the boss, getting a quick cheeky hit in, and then, okay, yeah, so she knows that she can take advantage of the Flame Shield to just ignore the fire mechanics coming out of the robot's butt, and it's just taking some quick hits from below. I think she's actually taking her jumps too short and isn't doing
There
damage.
we go.
225 is our best time by a
Congrats.
lot.
As it turns out, Liz's hardest job was waking up and Nintendork finishing as well in 5:21. That is the Kuso qualifiers. Great job, everybody who
Thank you
played
all
today.
for attending.
Yes. Now, I will let people know as soon as I'm able to get some time, I'll get all of the times and the names sorted out. I will contact you to get things scheduled. The tournament will be running Tuesday through Friday, 10 a.m. to 2 p.m. Top 16 from today will be playing. I will possibly have some backups, though, just in case somebody I'm not able to reach. So just know that if you do show up during the day and somebody else is a no-show, I may ask some people to step in. So thank you again for coming and playing. Please play weird games, play bad games, and otherwise have a great rest of your GDQ. Hopefully see a bunch of you tomorrow. Time for improv, y'all. I just want to tip